ko nag-block. Ayun. Okay. Ayan, okay. Nakikita niyo pa ako, no, guys? Okay. So these are the things that I have been learning since last year, and I've been doing it, I have been applying it, and I have benefited from it so far. So hindi siya, it's not something na natutunan ko, and then ginawa ko lang ng module, and then i-share ko sa inyo. Talagang very personal itong i-share ko sa inyo, no? Because yun nga, natutunan ko siya because I see the value. Yung intentional learning was there kung bakit ko siya pinasok, bakit ko siya inaral, and bakit ko siya ginagawa. So I'm excited. I'm excited to share this with you because moving forward, as we go forward to becoming hybrid, 'di ba? May mga ibang challenges din 'yan, 'di ba, na ibibigay sa atin, may ibang challenges din na haharapin tayo. But you know what? With the things that I will be sharing with you, kung talagang you practice intentional learning, meaning klaro sa'yo what you want to get out of this 1-hour session with me, and klaro sa'yo how that would benefit you if you will apply it, and klaro sa'yo may action items ka talaga, may implementation plan ka on how you will use what you've learned sa 1 hour natin together, I am sure kahit ano pa yung challenges, magiging handa ka. So, ready na ba kayo? Ready na. Yo, ang sarap pag may naririnig na sound, hindi yung thumbs up lang na gano'n. Okay. Naka-disable daw po ang screen sharing. So let me try that again. It's okay, it's okay. So unang tanong, alam niyo naman mahilig akong magtanong, 'di ba? So bago tayo magsimula, unang-una pala disclaimer, I will try my best to finish in 60 minutes, okay? Really try my best. So yan ang aking disclaimer. Ayun, maraming salamat DJ, okay na. So unang tanong, syempre bago tayo mag-aral, meron akong tanong para sa inyo. Okay, now you can see my slide, naka-presentation format na siya. Okay, so what we're gonna talk about is mastering the inner game. Mastering the game, sabi ni Tony Robbins, so I've had the privilege and honor to attend his virtual class, Unleash the Power Within. I don't know if some of you or one of you, if all of you, naka-experience na ng tunay na class niya, di ba? Live, face-to-face. I'm sure it's absolutely amazing. Pero yung virtual class pa lang talagang blown away na ako eh. And ang dami ko talagang napulot, and ang dami ko talagang na-apply na no so far. And sabi niya, mastering the game is composed of two things. One is external, as one is internal. External, when you master it, you just try to learn what you can, because really we cannot control what's going on in the world. Just like the pandemic, just like, ito na, yung nagkakaroon na tayo ng freedom, diba, to move around, to go hybrid. But, we don't know what will happen 2 months from now, 3 months from now, 4 months from now. So, there's only so much we can do with the external world, things that are outside of us. Sabi niya, pinaka-importante is mastering the inner game. So actually, itong title na to, inspired by one of his free sessions that he offered early this year. So master the inner game. Pero yung i-share ko sa inyo, hindi ko lang sa kanya nakuha. So I got it from global coaches as well when I attended the International Coaching Federation last October 2021. So I got a mix of things na natutunan ko, and that's what I will be sharing with you when we talk about mastering the inner game. So ang question ko sa inyo is, concern mo ba to? Mastering the inner game? Ano naman na kayo? Premier advisors, nagkakaroon ba kayo ng challenges? Meron ba kayong mga, things, thoughts, feelings that hinder you? From being your best on a regular basis or more consistently. Meron ba kayong ganon? Can you relate to mastering the inner game? Is it something that you also want to learn, or something that you also can benefit from?
Yes.
Parang dalawang tao lang, si Rohel at saka si...
Nakasa natin, yes!
How about the others? Kung malayo kayo sa mic, mag-project na lang kayo. Kayang-kaya nyo rin yan, okay? Belt it out. Okay, so ano bang inner game? Inner, so sa atin, nasa sa atin, di ba? Kasi nga, so much we can do with the outside world or anything that's surrounding us, but we can do so much with what's happening inside our heads, inside our hearts, thoughts, feelings, actions. ang dami natin pwedeng gawin. So, my first question for the day, hindi na pala, second na kasi nagtanong na ako kanina, no? So, please, QR code po, picturean lang tong QR code na to or iharap niyo yung camera niyo sa QR code and it will lead you to Mentimeter. You can also use the code there on the screen as you can see it. If I can have someone to help me, just put the code sa chat box, that would be great para mamaya meron din kayo uling reference just in case na wala kayo sa Mentimeter. So this is the first question, meaning wag muna kayong alis sa Mentimeter later, no? Wag niyo muna i-close yung window. Make sure it's there kasi series of questions to. So first and foremost, looking back at your challenges in the past year, what would it mean to master your inner game? What does that mean for you? Ano yung mamamaster nyo? Diba? Looking back at your challenges, anong gusto nyong i-master this year? Because once you do that, you can produce better results. You have already produced good results, better results probably, baka best pa yun this year or greater than last year. No? So wherever you are coming from last year, ano yung mga challenges na in the past that you want to, harapin this year because that means you master your inner game. You can type it in the chat box. Oh, hindi pala type it in chat. I will go to Mentimeter. Okay, I will go to Mentimeter. Right, tignan natin anong sagot nyo so far. Let's see. Can you see? Hindi lumabas. New share. Okay.
Pwedeng multiple answers, no?
Yes, definitely. Definitely. To do the work even if you don't feel like it or you're scared. Thank you so much. So, to act, to move forward even with fear. Kasi imposible naman di tayo matakot di ba? So we're only human May takot pero mag-move forward. So you will act on it to do the work. Thank you. Bouncing back quickly from a rejection. Okay, so instead of 2 days, 3 days, ilang hours na lang, ganyan ba? Build up self-image some more and create great self-talk. Okay, it would mean a better sales performance. Okay, sorry masyado lang mabilis. It would mean a better sales pipeline and achieve personal goals because I could break through self-limiting beliefs. So ano yung gusto mong i-master? Ano yung self-limiting beliefs na yan? What self-limiting beliefs do you want to break through? No, kasi kapag nagawa mo yun, better results. No, whatever it is, sales pipeline, closing, baka COT ka this year, 'di ba? TOT ka this year. I don't know. So, pero ang pinaka key doon is ano yung self-limiting belief. So be more specific with that kasi yun yung gusto mong i-break through for this year. That's what it means for you to master your inner game this year. So to recognize my mistakes and make corrections, okay, will be able to master outside challenges. Like what? So for as long as it's within your control, di ba? Okay. Achieve goals faster, hit more personal targets. Okay, yes, I agree with you. Achieve goals faster. But what is it that you want to master this year? Because once you master that, yung inner game, internal thoughts, feelings, energy, action mo. What is it that you want to master? Because once you do that, once you start working on that, you will break through this year, whatever that means for you or however that looks like for you. Okay, so it's not just about achieving the result because what we want is for you to identify, for you to get there, ano yung kailangan kong i-break na pattern, ano yung kailangan kong ayusin, no? Of course, hindi naman tayo broken, pero ano yung kailangan kong ma-overcome, siguro is a better word, so that you'll get your better results. Overcome procrastination, thank you so much. Conquering of fear, handling objections, and how to start a conversation with the client. Okay, thank you so much. So those are skills that you need. So it's not mastering an inner game because skills siya. You can always acquire it. Is there anything there na may kaakibat ba yun? What's stopping you from learning these skills? Or baka you may have it already, what's stopping you from applying them? Okay, so ano pa tayo? Dig deeper pa tayo. Alright, release fear of judgment. Ay, of others, fear of judgment from others. Is that what you're trying to say? Or you judging others? Kasi judgment of others. multiply my current results. Okay, so fear of being judged, no? Is that what you mean? Baka yun yung ibig mong sabihin. Agree kasi if you have fear of being judged, that stops us from being bold eh. Kung ano yung gusto nating gawin, di ba? Kasi nagdadalawa tatlong isip kayo, nako baka anong isipin nito, nako baka isipin nila ganito ako, etc. And it's connected with self-image, di ba? So take more chances, so be more courageous. Maraming salamat for all your sharing. Hindi ko na to mababasa lahat. Later on, I can save all your responses and of course share it with DJ para you can go back to it, no? And you can reflect on, have I mastered my inner game? No, after today, what am I doing to master my inner game, etc. So kasi nga we want to be more intentional in terms of learning. So now that you've set your intention, so again skills building, okay yun, I'm all for that, but dig deeper. Is there anything that's stopping you para mag-acquire ng new skills? Or, ang dami mo na natututunan eh. Is there anything that's stopping you from actually doing it? From actually applying it? Yung iba kasi very straight na eh. Very straightforward na. Procrastination, yung fear of being judged, yung bouncing back kapag na-reject kasi talaga namang, di ba, masakit siya talaga sa dibdib. Yung breaking through self-limiting beliefs, yun. So you just need to be more specific, okay? So now that you have clear intentions, let me share my intention. So di ba sabi ko, I attended so many sessions because malinaw sa akin kung ano yung what I want to work on myself, no? Ano yung gusto kong i-improve sa sarili ko. So my intention for the year. So from there, digging deeper, from there, I have created my intention for the year para meron lang akong isang word na lagi kong tatandaan. Kasi mabilis malunod sa kabisihan ng mundo, sa kabisihan ng ginagawa natin, sa work, sa bahay, sa family, etc. Or whatever roles pa you have in life, mabilis malunod. Pero kung meron kang klarong intention, like for example, self-limiting belief, ano yun? Ano yung gusto mo ma-conquer? Ano yung gusto mong ma-master? Gawan mo siya ng isang word that would always help you remind yourself so that you can always check kung aligned ka ba dun sa intention na sinet mo for the year. Because once you are aligned, that helps you break through or achieve the goals faster or get better results kung ano man yung goal na sinet nyo for the year. So mine is #extraordinary 2022. What does it mean for me? It means create, connect, love, appreciate. Creating more opportunities for everyone, for myself, creating new things, connecting, kung napapansin nyo, mas nagpapapansin na kami ngayon sa workplace, whereas before wala, pag may announcement lang, that's the only time we're there. But since the beginning of the year or mid-January, mga 2 to 3 times, 3 to 4 times kami nagpo-post sa workplace, anything that you can benefit from, no, short learning, article, kung ano man. So connecting, and connecting means I set aside time to talk to people. Hindi lang puro task, hindi puro activities, hindi puro reporting of what has been done. It's really connecting with people like this one, connecting with my direct reports, connecting with other business units in the organization. So connect. Love, of course, self-explanatory, and appreciate. Malaki kasi ang aking issue with appreciating the small things. So kaya ko siya nilagay doon. Because I have so high of an expectation of myself that I was unaware for a long time na ganun din yung na-expect ko from the others, which, you know, causes challenges for them and causes strain, di ba, in relationship. So yun yung intention ko. That is what I want to master. Extraordinary, I want to master creating, I want to master connecting, people focus instead of task focus. I want to master loving and appreciating. So that's mine. So when I say master my inner game, yun yung sa akin. Now, let's move on. So malinaw sa yung intention mo, malinaw sa what you want to master so that you'll have a different result, whatever different looks like for you. So, let me just go back to my presentation. Okay? So, malinaw na sa'yo to. Again, if it's generic, sulat mo lang. You don't need to share it with us. You know, if it's 2-person, sulat mo lang on your notes. iPad notes ba yan? Or notes ng phone mo, whatever. Or iPad paper, kung saan man. Basta isulat mo siya. The more detailed you are, the better because mas ma-apply mo yung intentional learning. Once you have itong formula na to. So, mastering the inner game, meron akong 4 letters that I would want to share with you para mas madali lang siyang matandaan. Again, it comes from different masters or trainers na I had the opportunity to learn from since last year. So, let me share with you the formula. So, ito. Ayan. Nakikita nyo na ba ang aking slide? Yes, lumabas na. So, master the inner game by making sure that you have G-A-M-E. You have game. So, let's start with the pinaka-importante sa lahat. Bakit? Because if this is non-existent, or if this is low, or just okay, or if it's high, it affects everything that you do. And brain science, ano po yan? Proven by brain science. Of course, hindi ko na i-quote ano-ano yung mga brain science na yan. You can just Google it later, not now, kung anong ibig sabihin nitong what I'm about to share with you. So the most important thing is the last letter, which is letter E for energy. My question to you is, how often do you measure your energy? At the start of the day, paggising mo sa umaga, are you aware kung anong level of energy meron ka? Who says yes? Just type Y or just say yes. Unmute your mic. Paggising mo pa lang sa umaga, aware ka na kung anong energy meron ka. Anong energy meron ka? Nasa mood ka ba? Wala ka ba sa mood? High na high ka ba? 'Di ba yung tipong sobrang excited mo, you almost jumped out of your bed, literally. Hindi lang yung feeling of jumping out of your bed. So, if you measure your energy on a regular basis, pagkagising mo, morning, towards the afternoon, and at night, that will help you in terms of doing what you must do on a regular basis to get better results. Sabi ni Tony Robbins, energy is life. Energy is life. So, anong ibig sabihin nun? Energy is life. Pagkagising mo at ang energy mo ay nasa 10 and he calls it peak. Peak. Pinakamataas. Hindi, okay lang, kumusta ka? Okay lang. Kumusta ka? I'm great. Kumusta ka? Ito, ganun pa rin. Na-imagine nyo yung level of energy. So, if you measure your energy often, that affects how you work. Peak energy. And hindi ito yung fake na energy. Yung I'm okay. Example, rejections. Diba kanina may nagsabi, overcoming rejections or bouncing back quicker or quickly after a series of rejections. So let's say, for example, pag na-reject ka, it takes you days before you bounce back. Example. So this morning, let's say meron kang mga client meetings and based on those client meetings, meron kang 3 rejections. Sample. I don't know if that happened to you literally na 3 morning pa lang. Maybe, no? So 3 rejections morning pa lang. Anong sinasabi dito? When your energy is low, what's the tendency? Kasi naka-reject na-reject ka 3 times Morning pa lang, diba? Di ka pa nga nagla-lunch So, at that point, your energy is low. Of course, kasi, diba, masakit kaya ma-reject. Tao lang tayo. Hindi naman pwedeng wala kang maramdaman at all. Meron yon. So, your energy there is low. When we say energy is life, hindi siya yung, I'm okay. Kaya ko to. Hindi. Meron siyang sinasabi na you can transform, you can convert your energy from low to peak in an instant because you can manage your energy. Okay? So, balik ako. Kung 3 rejections, morning pa lang, your energy is low, down ka, you're not feeling well. What's the tendency? What do you do? What's the tendency? Ano yung human nature natin when we're not feeling good? You can unmute your mic, just say it out or type it in the chat box, any which way. Tell me your experience. Sorry po, ano?
Shut down daw.
May nagsha-shutdown na parang laptop. Nagsha-shutdown. Meaning, what do you do? When you shut down, what do you do? You sleep? Okay? How about the others? You eat? Others go for a drive. Others go for a drive. Others play with their pets. Others go to the garden and, you know, talk to the plants. Diba? Kinukwentuhan mo yung mga plants mo, naghahanap ka ng kakampi sa plants mo. Are those good?
Sometimes.
Sometimes, you are correct. Later, I will share with you, giving yourself permission to feel is critical to be more emotionally intelligent, which later we will go to. Ulitin ko giving yourself permission to feel down is important so that we can be better in terms of our emotional intelligence. Kailan siya nagiging bad? Kailan siya nagiging bad? If you stay there, buong maghapon, you stayed in that energy. The next day, you stayed in that energy. Meaning, when you dwell, thank you. When you dwell, when you choose to stay in that state, yung ganun klaseng energy. Why? Kasi kung imagine mo yung dala-dala mong energy, na-reject ka, di ba? 3 times, morning pa lang, hindi ka pa nagla-lunch. The next day, dala-dala mo pa rin yun. Pero, pinilit mo yung sarili mo kasi may meeting ka. May meeting ka with the recruit probably, may meeting ka na ganito, ikaw yung nag-handle, may meeting ka with the client, may meeting ka. Or may kailangan kang gawin, magti-TA ka, set ka ng appointments, kung ano man. Meron kang kailangan gawin. Kung ang dala-dala mong level of energy is, let's say, a 4 or a 5 because nga of what happened the previous day, anong klase yung energy na binibigay mo dun sa work that you are currently doing? The next day na tayo, Is it a 10? Kung lalagyan lang natin siya ng number. Is it a 5? Is it a 4? What? Ano sa tingin nyo? Kung dala-dala mo pa siya, anong klaseng energy yung ibinibigay mo with the work that you're doing the following day na, or 2 days na, or 3 days na lumipas? It is what? Low, medium, or high?
Low.
Low. Low. So kung client yung kausap mo, tas VIP client, ang dala-dala mong energy is low kasi nandun ka pa nanggagaling sa, ito na naman nakatatlo na ako kahapon sana naman ito mag-yes. Di ba? Hindi mo siya sinasabi, pero pwede at the back of your mind yun yung baon-baon mo. Will your clients feel that? If you're a leader, will your recruits feel that? If you're a leader, you're trying, if you're you are a premier advisor and you're trying to inspire a new advisor to also become a premier advisor, will they feel that? Yes or no?
Yes.
Definitely yes. So energy is life because what you feel lumalabas sa ginagawa natin na work, nararamdaman ng mga tao. It's not something that you can fake. Hindi siya yung, I'm okay, I'm happy. Hindi siya ganun. So now, how do you switch your low energy to a high energy? Una, decide ka muna. Do you want to convert it to a high energy? Kasi kung if-fake mo siya, it will not work. Okay? So how do you transform it from a low to a high energy? Kasi may meeting ka may gagawin ka Diba? Imagine, first date. Imagine nyo yung mga asawa nyo, mga partners nyo. Imagine, first date. Ngayon mo pa lang siya makakasama. Tapos, ang dala-dala mong energy, 5. Would you want to live with someone for the rest of your life na 5 ang energy? Of course. Lalo na kung ikaw mas madalas nasa 10. Diba? Of course not. So same with our people, same with our peers, same with our clients. So how do you switch it? Parang switch lang yan Na pwede mo talaga siya i-flip on and off. Meaning low energy to peak state. peak state. How? Ito yung tinuro sa amin and I've tried it. Okay? I've tried it twice and I've proven na talaga namang hindi ako niloloko nito eh. Hindi to nang bobola. Kasi nga, it's also because may brain science behind it. No? So, there were 2 instances in my life, recent instances, na talagang kung tutuusin mo, yung energy ko talaga, 0. Kung may negative, baka negative pa. Why? First instance was when we discovered that our eldest daughter has a psychological condition. I don't know if I've shared this with you guys in particular, but I've shared it in several of my speaking engagements. So, hardest part of my life, hardest experience in my life so far is finding out that my daughter has a psychological condition. Pero, so, series of nights, nag-uusap kami, trying to just listen to her because I'm not a psychiatrist, I'm not a clinical psychologist, therefore, I'm not an expert. All I can do is be there. Be there. Makinig as the mother. Diba? So, series of nights, lagi kaming late natutulog because pag nag-open up siya, hindi pwedeng sabihin kong bukas na lang kailangan ko ng matulog because I have an early morning coaching session which always starts at 6 in the morning. Philippines time kasi. Sa ibang bansa kasi mga midday or hapon yun. So, I can't do that. Diba? Because the least that I can do is listen to her and just be there. Okay? So, imagine a week. New discovery. Every night, puyat kami. Nag-uusap. Di ba ang bigat nun? Ang bigat nun eh. Pero every morning, meron akong 6 a.m. So, anong nakatulong sa akin? Yung peak state na tinuro ni Tony Robbins. Ginawa ko siya. Mamaya, i-share ko sa inyo kung ano yung ginawa ko. It works differently for some people, but I will share with you what I have been doing. So, ginawa ko siya and that helped me. Hardest day of my life. But it helped me. I was so focused. I was so connected with my coachee. So that was one proof point. Okay? Sa akin. Second proof point. When I had my COVID boost vaccine, Moderna. Lakas pala ng Moderna, no? Kasi talagang kinagabihan after the vaccine, talagang bagsak ako, nilagnat ako. Hindi ko yun naramdaman sa first 2 shots ko, which was Astra, so different brand. But nung nag-Moderna, parang ano nangyayari, nilalagnat ako, talagang nilalamig, parang talagang full-on trangkaso. Pero I've never felt that kind of trangkaso ever before. So, the next day, meron akong speaking engagement, agency kick-off ng isang agency sa Batangas. Of course, I didn't have to travel, but nilalagnat ako eh, di ba? Ako'y, talagang trangkaso talaga. So, hindi naman pwedeng sabihin na pwede bang i-reschedule nyo yung session kasi I'm not feeling well eh. Ako lang yung guest speaker nila. So, hindi pwede, di ba? So, what did I do? Proof point uli, ginawa ko yung peak state. Okay? So, energy is life. So, what did I do? It comes in different forms, but for me, what has worked and it is still working, I dance for 2 to 3 minutes. Meron akong music na sinusundan. I dance and then I jump in place and then at the end of the music, I do my winning moment body language. Okay? So ano yung winning moment ko? I do yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. 3 times mabilis. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. So, dance muna kasi para ma-up yung energy. Okay? At wala akong iniisip. I don't worry about anything else. I just move. I just move. And then I do yes, yes, yes. I end with yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. And then I sit down and then join the call. Excuse me lang ha. Sasara ko lang. Okay. Yan. So, that's what I do. So, ano yung paano nakatulong sa akin yun? Number 1, moving, PFL, no? Physiology, focus, and language. Physiology, moving our bodies help us get to a peak state. Because when emotion is low, when energy is low, our tendency is to shut down, sabi nyo nga kanina. No movement, tinatamad kang kumilos, mabagal kang kumilos, wala kang gana, mababa ang boses, mabagal magsalita, your tone of voice mas lower ang pitch, etc. So when your emotion is low, your energy is low, the tendency is to just sit down, lie on the couch, I don't know, sit on the floor, kung ano yung ginagawa nyo usually pag nagmumukmuk, no? Of course, not literally, but we have our own versions of pagmumukmuk or sulking. So how do you switch your low energy to high energy? Move! Physiology! Move! So ano yung movement na makakatulong sa'yo to feel like a winner, to feel that you are in control? So mine is, yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Ano yun sa'yo? So, ina-anchor mo ngayon yung positive energy to movement kasi moving, emotion is energy in motion. Moving helps you get to a peak state. Kahit na ano pa yung pinagdadaanan mo at that moment in time. Okay? So, physiology. Focus. Focusing on what happened na hindi tumugma sa plano ninyo, focus is equal to feeling. Therefore, when you focus on yung mga hindi nangyari according to plan, your feeling is what you focus on. You don't feel good. So what do you focus on? Maybe you can do a gratitude exercise. No, sa akin kasi dancing really helps. Yung physiology talaga yun sa akin, highly kinesthetic kasi ako. Yun talaga yung nakakatulong sa akin. So sa'yo, focus. Anong focus mo? Focusing on, and he calls this priming, so focusing on mga clients mo dati na pinakamahirap pero na-close mo. Focus on your victories. Will that help you get to a peak state, the highest state possible? Maybe. Language, what we say. So ang ganda ng exercise nyo kanina kasi you started with one word that, just describe one word. How do you feel today? Excited, inspired, motivated, curious, satisfied. Okay? So language also affects our energy. So that's why yung sa akin, physiology and language. So my focus is just to move. My physiology is movement, big movements. And then my language is just yes, 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 yes. So that's how you switch from low energy to peak state. Peak state. Pakitype po sa chat box. Peak state. If you wanna know more, or say it, thank you so much. Nasanay na ako sa type in the chat box, no? So, if you wanna know more, I'm sure pag nag-google kayo, marami pang lalabas na mga teachings, no? Or sharing si Tony Robbins. But I'm really telling you guys, I've benefited from it so much. You will look silly, yes, lalo na pag may kasama ka sa bahay, no? Minsan pag nasa meeting, tapos hindi ko na, baba na energy ko, tapos diba? Parang hindi na maganda yung energy sa meeting. So what I do is, kung online meeting naman, naka-off naman yung video, I stand up and then I do this. Tinuro din sa amin yun eh. So I just move 2 to 3 minutes lang and then I sit down again and it helps me focus as well. So my question is, ano yung sa'yo? I'm sure sa dami ng kinuwento ko, no, meron na kayo nai-imagine. What would help you switch from a low energy, because emotion is energy in motion. If you feel low, tendency is you don't move. If your peak state, mas may gusto yung ginagawa mo. Mas ramdam nung tao yung passion mo sa ginagawa mo. Kahit na hindi ka pa magsalita, ramdam nila yun. Parang yung chi, sabi sa Chinese, di ba? Yung chi, yung energy na lumalabas sa'yo, yung aura na lumalabas sa'yo, ramdam nila yun eh. Hindi natin yun ma-fake. So ano, what would work for you? May na-imagine na ba kayo? Share a few. Dance, okay? Dance. Convert your stress into excitement by dancing. Jumping jacks, yes, pwede. Jog in place, diba? For 1 minute. Ano pa? So that's physiology. How about the others? You can speak or you can type it in the chat box. How about the others? What will work for you? I'm sure meron na kayo mga naisip. What will work for you? How do you transform low energy into peak state? Because Emotion is energy in motion. Pwede nyo rin pong isulat yun sa chat box or sabihin, emotion is energy in motion. Workout, pwede. Workout, why not? Diba? Wag lang sa harap ng inyong kliyente, diba? Or recruit. No? Sing! Yes! You are correct! Neil! Singing! Remember, physiology kasi. So when you sing, you're using your body, it doesn't matter kung kasing galing natin kumanta yung mga talaga namang professionals, it doesn't matter. But when you use your voice, physiology, and the language, wag ka lang kakanta ng I'm a Survivor, diba? Kasi di siya magandang message. So anong kakantahin mo? Choose the song because you're using physiology, focus, and language all at the same time. Actually, meron akong favorite na kanta. I'm Unstoppable. Again, di ko alam kung na-share ko na to sa inyo or but I've shared this now with a few of the other groups na nakausap ko. Unstoppable. I'm unstoppable. Anong lyrics niya? I'm unstoppable today. I'm invincible. I win every single day. I'm so powerful. I don't need batteries to play. Ganda, di ba? Kasi nga, may inner battery tayo. Hindi mo kailangan lumaklak ng 10 cups of coffee para lang tumaas ang energy. We have the power. Ang galing, di ba? Ang galing ni Lord. Kasi yung brain science natin, yung physiology, focus, and language, talagang binigyan niya tayo ng kakayahan para yung energy natin mag-switch from low to peak state. Di ba? Ang galing, no? How He did us, how He made us, so we have it within ourselves. So, how about the others? So, jump for joy. Watch happy Netflix and sing fast songs. Okay. Yung watching Netflix, for me lang personal thought ko lang to. Of course, pwede namang for you, it works. Watching Netflix kasi, hindi ka nag-move nun kasi you're just watching. Parang ang pinanonood namin ngayon yung Is It Cake or Not? So interesting. Very interesting. Very artistic. Is It Cake or Not? Pinanonood namin yun. Tuwan-tuwa kami doon. So, I'm just watching nothing's happening. Diba? Thoughts are good kasi happy siya. Maganda, very creative. Diba? So, yun lang. Ano daw? Sorry?
Sing.
Sing! Yes! Sing! So yun siya. So watching, may not be. Focus lang yun. Baka hindi siya masyado on the physiology side. Sing fast songs, yes. Basta wag po yung rap na puro curse words, okay? So make sure physiology, focus, and language will help you in terms of switching from low energy to peak state. Okay tayo guys so far?
Yes.
Okay. So sana you are writing down kung ano yung version mo of switching from low energy to peak state, no? Habang tayo ay nagkukwentuhan. Alright, so tapos na tayo sa E. Remember, it's very important because you may have G, A, and M, pero ang energy natin ay lagi pong nasa 5 and below, 6 lang, 7 lang. Again, remember, who would want to live with a person na ganon ang level of energy? Who would want to work with a person na laging ganon ang level of energy? How can we inspire other people, lead by example, motivate them to also be part of your club kung ang energy is not peak, highest, which is 10. Pwede pa nga 11 or 12. Okay? So, we're done with E. Now, let's go to G. Ito naman, sanay na kayo. So, ito, very quick na lang to, no? So, G, of course, is goal or game. What game do you want to play this year? So if today is December 31, 2022, describe who have you become and what have you achieved. So kunyari lang po, okay, mag-share lang ako uli. Let's go to Mentimeter. Okay, new share. Nakikita nyo na ba? Yes, nakikita nyo na. Kita nyo ba? Let me just check my phone. Okay, nakikita nyo na. Alright, so let's go to the next one. Yan, pakitype po. Imagine, today is December 31. Nagno-New Year's toast na tayo or something. Okay, nandyan tayo lahat sa office nyo. And, we're celebrating. kung ano yung na-achieve nyo. So today is December 31. Describe who have you become. Sabi mo kasi kanina, you want to be more courageous. Sabi mo kanina, you want to master or break through your self-limiting beliefs. Sabi mo kanina, you want to overcome procrastination. That is who you have become. And what have you achieved? A more connected leader. I love that. I love that. So, syempre, di ba, para sa'yo, kailangan may mas specific pa yan. Anong nangyayari pag sinabi mong more connected ka na? Anong nangyari? Ano yung mga ginagawa mo na? Sino ka na as a leader? And then, ano yung na-achieve mo? Gamma, ano ba? Gamma, MAA ba? Ano yun? So, who have you become and what have you achieved? How about the others? 30 VIP clients. Exciting. 30. Who have you become? So, lagi magkasama yan, guys. Your being has a lot to do with doing. Kung hindi kasi tayo klaro sa being natin, yun nga yung courageous, fearless, wala nang fear of being judged, 'di ba? Parang accepting of who I am or knowing that you are enough, you are worthy, kung ano man 'yun, no? Who do you want to be? Ang laking impact sa kung anong pwede mong ma-achieve. So lagi siyang magkasama. Okay? Organized life, efficient both in my personal, professional, and spiritual life. Okay? I am now able to go to my, let's see. Hindi ko mabasa. Okay, mamaya na. Okay. Enter pa kayo guys para mag-scroll down. Or pwede ko ba i-scroll? Hindi ko. Ayaw mag-scroll eh. Okay, grateful owner of a new house. Invite mo kami sa sa housewarming mo. I am a person of purpose and integrity. I am creating a yearly income of... Ang ganda! See? So who have you become and then what have you achieved? So if you're a person of purpose and integrity, mahihiya ka ba lumapit sa mga tao? Mahihiya ka bang makipag-usap? Magdadalawang isip ka ba to talk to them about your purpose? Magdadalawang isip ka ba to talk to VIP clients if you are resolved? Kilala mo yung sarili mo. You are a person of purpose and integrity. If you're a leader, mahihiya ka ba to talk to strangers? To recruit them sa social media? I don't know. Baka hindi. Kasi malinaw sa yung purpose mo. And alam mo, you're a person of integrity. So, mas magiging bold ka. Di ba? Yun yung mga lalabas dun eh. Mas mag-experiment ka, mas magta-try ka ng new things. Di ba? Mas mamahalin mo tong hybrid na to or kung ano man. Mas hindi ka magpo-procrastinate kasi alam mo eh, you are fulfilling a purpose. So whatever was stopping you last year, dahil klaro naman sa'yo, ito purpose ko eh, ito mission ko eh. Magtutuloy-tuloy ka. And with the kind of energy, peak state na dala-dala mo, mas madaling ma-manage yung procrastination. I'm not saying hindi magkakaroon ng mga araw na feeling mo, i-delay ko muna to. Of course not, kasi nga, we're only human. But do not stay there. Do not stay there. So, challenges nasa likod, alam mo na. Moving forward, ano yung nasa harap mo? Living your purpose. You are a person of purpose. You are a person of integrity. 5 million yung nasa harapan mo. So, alam mo saan ka galing. Alam mo ano yung nasa harap. Anong baon mo to get there. Meron ka ng isang baon, di ba? Peak state. Pangalawang baon, malinaw sa'yo goal mo. Malinaw sa'yo. Picture that you want for December 31 is 5 million. Again, that's just, an example. And marami pang iba dito. Passionate. SUM na ako. Oh, di ba? Ready for another phase in your life. Tama ba? Natandaan? Tama ba? Yun, ready for a new phase in life. So, SUM ka na. That's the achievement. Who have you become? So, linawin niyo yun kung hindi pa kompleto. By December 31, 2022, kung puro achievement siya, pero hindi malinaw sa'yo yung being part, sino ka na bilang isang tao? Di ba? Being sino ka na? Ano yung lumabas sa'yo na hindi mo akalain lalabas? Kaya mo palang maging consistent, kaya mo palang maging bold, etc. Sino yun? Again, baka kailangan mo umupo uli and take a look at that. Dapat malinaw yun. Kaya nga, di ba, remember my sharing kanina, yung intention ko, create, connect, love, and appreciate. That's the who. Ano yung what? Ano yung what goal? Siyempre, yung goal namin sa AIA Philippines and yung goal ko for my personal business, which is coaching. Okay? Thank you so much sa lahat ng nag-share. So now, let us go back. Sabi ko sa inyo guys, I will try my best na matapos talaga ng 60 minutes. Okay, balik tayo dun sa... Okay, maraming salamat. Again, I will share this with you. Ipi-PDF natin to, yung mga sinulat nyo sa Mentimeter, and I will share it with TJ para you can reflect back, no? After today. You can revisit, no? With your buddies, kung meron kayong accountability buddies, or with your leader. So let me go back to this. Right? So nasagot na natin to. So yung G is game. What game do you want to play? Is it the TOT game, COT game, MDRT game, 30 VIP clients game? What is that? What have you decided and committed to achieve? What are the rules? Alam mo ba, malinaw ba sa'yo? Ano yung kailangan mong aralin? No? Rules, parameters that you need to know. Campaigns na gusto mong ma-hit. And of course, ano yung tools mo? Right knowledge, skills, and mindset to win the game. Which is yung December 31, 2022, yung picture that you have created for yourself. So that's G. So E for energy, peak state. G for game. Know the rules. Should be a real decision, hindi dahil nahiya ka lang mag-no. Ano yung tunay na decision mo, ano yung tunay na commitment mo, at ano yung kailangan mo pang aralin. Okay? So G for goal or game. Alright, so let's go to A. Ilang oras na? Sorry, lagpas na ako. DJ, letter A. Let's go to letter A. Okay. Pa-QR code ulit, and then you will see kung you will answer this question. The most critical skill of the century is becoming indestructible. Mami, ako na-explain ano yung indestructible. Pero sa pagkaka-appreciate ninyo ng what it means, just answer based on kung ano yung nakikita nyong meaning niya. Okay? Teka lang. Let me new share. Okay? Can you see it now? New share. Ayan. 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 Teka lang next slide muna ako. Okay. Agree ba kayo? It's the most critical skill of the century. Indestructible. Again, kung ano man yung appreciation nyo sa pagiging indestructible. Alam ko indestructible di ba? Ito indestructible. 5 says, yeah, absolutely. Wala pang nagsasabing rubbish. Okay. Indestructible. Bakit naman kung yun ang opinion mo, di ba? Hindi naman natin malalaman sino yun. Okay. 10 pa lang. Meron na isa. Para lang magkaroon ng isa, ganun ba? Ilan kayo? Nakasagot na ba lahat? Or majority? Nakasagot na majority.
Half pa lang yan.
Oo. How about the others? Yeah, absolutely ba? Sige, kwento ko muna sa inyo. Ano ba indestructible? Sa appreciation nyo, what does it mean? What does it mean to be indestructible?
Focus.
Super focus. Na hindi ka talaga malilingat. Let's say, for example, right now, we are here. And syempre, dahil may multiple gadgets kayo, yung ibang gadgets nyo, I'm sure may mga notifications na lumalabas dyan. Ibig bang sabihin ng indestructible, you are so focused in our conversation na hindi ka malilingat sa phone mo at mapapansin mo na mayroong notification. Is that what it means? We will find out. So I will share with you kung ano yung rethinking focus, no? Rethinking ano talaga ang ibig niyan sabihin. What it means to be indestructible. Okay. According to, let me just new share. Yan. According to Mariel, when I attended ICF Converge 2021, yun nga, sometime in October. So it was a series of sessions from global leaders, coaches, thought leaders, no, globally. So sila yung mga guest speakers. 45 minutes kada talk and then may Q&A part. And eto may book siya ha. So mamaya nyo na i-google. Okay. Sabi niya, the most critical skill of the century is becoming in. But what does it mean? It doesn't mean you're so focused na hindi ka madidistract. Because being indistractable, taking it from the word action. It's the action that we take kung merong, di ba, ang dami nating kailangan pagdesisyonan, ang daming attention grabbers, no, sa ating paligid. With everything that's going on around us, imposibleng hindi ka talaga malingat eh. But what he's saying is, don't judge yourself for that. Take a look at your action. Because your action will determine if na-distract ka ba talaga or baka hindi naman. So what he's saying, again, indistractable action, it's the action that you take para masabi mo na-distract ba ako talaga or hindi. So sabi niya, there are two things that you need to take a look at. Ay, example ko kanina, para lang very fresh yung example because we are still in this learning session. So, nasa learning session ka, ito yon, and then may nag-ping sa phone mo or whatever gadget, whatever else you have there, may nag-ping, may nag-notify, may notification na lumabas. Nakita mo, VIP client. Posible, di ba? Okay. So, napatingin ka. What's the action that you're going to take? If it's an action that is pulling you away from your goal or your game, which is yung December 31 na shinare nyo kanina, 2022, then the action that you took is a distraction because it's pulling you away from your goal, from what you want to achieve. Let's say what you want to achieve now is to focus on the learning. So kung sinagot mo yun, distraction yun. Kasi yung action that you decided on is to sagutin. So meron ka mga 2 to 3 minutes or maybe 5 minutes na nawala ka dito. Distraction siya. Because it pulled you away from your goal, which is to focus and learn and apply intentional learning. Or, on a more longer term, this year, kung meron kang sinet na time blocking, for example, no? Meron ka sinet na time, recruitment time, selling time, TA time, prospecting time, kung ano man, no? Whatever time it is. And then same thing happens. Notification. VIP client. Or kung ano man, no? Kung kanino man mas nanginginig ang inyong mga damdamin pag nakikita nyo may notification coming from them. I'm sure meron kayong mga ganon. So what do? Naka-time block ka, prospecting, selling, TA, whatever, notification. What do? Decide. Anong action? Distraction? Sagutin ko ba to? Of course, kung urgent, nasusunog na yung bahay, sagutin nyo, no? Ano yung common sense yun. Pero kung pwede naman siya maghintay, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, di naman guguho yung mundo siguro pag di mo siya sinagot immediately, right at that moment, then that becomes a distraction. Clear tayo? Clear tayo, guys? So it's the action that you take. Action that you take. That makes it a distraction. So what do you do with distraction? Again, it's not something that happens to us, nag-notify. Distraction yun, may notification, hindi. It's the action that we take. So, what can you do para hindi kayo ma-distract? Later, pwede nating puntahan yun. Because the opposite of distraction is, what do we do with distraction? We prevent. And we'll go to that later. How do you prevent? But the opposite of distraction is traction. You're on track. Traction. Nandun ka sa path. So, kung babalik tayo dun sa kaninang example natin, nag-time box ka, prospecting, selling, recruitment, TA, whatever, may notifications, hindi naman urgent, yung hindi masusunog yung bahay, okay? Walang guguho na mundo, hindi magsasara ay Philippines. Finish ko muna yung time blocking ko. Baka naman 30 minutes na lang natira, di ba? Tapusin mo na. Tsaka ko yun balikan. So, am I on traction or distraction? Traction. So, imagine your days. Ano usually yung nangyayari, and usually, ang nagiging decision nyo is distraction. Kaya maybe you're not so happy with your results. Maybe good results siya, but you're not happy kasi alam mo may mga ganitong nangyayari. Okay? Ano yung nangyayari sa inyo almost on a regular basis na tinatawag ninyong distraction? Pero it's the action that we take. Facebook.
Yung mga stories ni Argel.
Ano?
Mga stories and reels ni Argel.
Okay. Anong mga reels ito? Paro-paro G ba?
Wag mo na lang i-like si Argel para hindi maglumabas sa feed mo.
Oh. Pag may mga lumalabas na ganyan, mamaya nyo na i-like kapag nandun na kayo sa free time. Kasi nga, it's the action that we take. How about the others? So, Facebook. What else? How about the others? Yung pag may mga tumatawag sa inyo na VIP clients, relate ba kayo doon? Or clients in general? Gusto nyo agad sagutin? Ganon? Meron ba?
Sa akin man, chat.
Chat?
Chat. Pag nag-open ako doon, tas ang daming yung staff ko, ganyan, yung ganito. Wala sa schedule pero kailangan sagutin, di ba? Ganon. So, distraction yun.
So, kailangan mo...
Hindi naman.
So, kailangan mo palang tanungin sarili mo, pag sinagot ko ba to right at this minute, kailangan ko ba siya sagutin right at this minute?
Yeah.
Kasi hindi lahat eh. Alam niyo ba sa mga coaching sessions ko with my direct report, meron daw silang feeling na pag nagbe-message ako, agad-agad kailangan. So, yeah. So, syempre, nagiging distraction ako. Well, yung pagsagot nila sa akin, pag-submit nila ng whatever it is I'm asking for, nagiging distraction is pulling them away from focus time, from creativity. Design kasi, kailangan maraming focus time pag-design eh, di ba? So, ever since then, and hindi lang to isang tao medyo marami sila. So, ever since that, na naging aware na ako, what I do is, pag may hiningi ako, no need to answer now, you can answer me on Monday. Or, basta sinasabi ko Monday, or tomorrow morning, or end of day tomorrow. May ganun na ako. So, I also help them kasi I know na eh. So, sa inyo, what would help para mas mabawasan din yung action mo that leads you to distraction? What would help?
I-charge yung phone sa malayo.
I-charge mo sa malayo? Pwede, why not? Pwede, if it works for you. Do not disturb. Di ba ang phones natin may DND or may focus mode? Use technology to help you so that hindi siya puro willpower. Kasi pag puro willpower, hindi ko to sasagutin. Kaya ko to, hindi ko to sasagutin. Pag puro willpower, mas maraming mas maraming challenge para sa atin di ba? Tulungan mo yung sarili mo. Use technology to help you become indestructible. So what I do is...
share ko lang
yes.
Ako naman, I go back to analog. Like, pag planning time talaga, notebook and pen talaga. So, kaya nakahiwalay dapat yung phone para matapos ko yung planning ko for the 2 hours or 3 hours. Notebook and pen ulit.
Thank you. Pwede yun. Pwede yun. You are creating attraction for yourself. You are correct. Yung iba nagdi-DND, yung iba nagfo-focus time sa phone. Ako download ako ng Forest app. Single hour lang, Forest app. Ang nangyayari sa kanya, pag nag-focus time ka using the app, lalagay mo kung 60 minutes or kung ilan man yung hours na kailangan mo. Doon sa 60 minutes na naka-focus time ka, meron siyang puno na lumalaki. So pag ginalaw mo yung phone mo, tatanungin ka niya, sigurado ka ba you want to give up? Meron talaga siyang ganun na tanong. Sure ka you want to give up? Kasi mamamatay yung puno. So pag nag-give up ka, kasi kinuha mo na yung phone mo, mamamatay yung puno. Pero pag nabuo mo yung 60, it's so fun. Pag nabuo mo yung 60 minutes, pag nabuo mo, makikita mo nagbunga yung puno. Tapos pag na-exceed, Grabe. Pag na-exceed mo yung 60 minutes, makikita mo may baby trip pa siya. So, it's fun. Yes, Miss Nina.
May question daw.
A question, yes.
Many of us are work from home.
Yeah.
Especially the mothers.
Yes.
Parang lahat urgent eh. Pag alam niyo nandun sa bahay, yung food, ganyan, tapos pag the kids and the husband, how do you handle that?
Okay. So, just to repeat, since many of us are working from home and syempre may mga dual roles tayo or multiple roles to play, like taking care of the family, meals ba yan or kung ano man, helping your child maybe sa online or something, baka may hinihingi si teacher, kailangan ikaw yung kumuha or whatnot. So, how do you make time for traction? Me, what I do is, pag meron akong focus time na kailangan, I talk to my children and my husband. Etong time na to, hindi ako pwedeng ma-disturb kasi may meeting kami with KA or may meeting kami with group or may session ako na ganito and I make sure nasa isang room ako. So, kapag merong kailangan i-prepare prior to that, kasi na-anticipate naman na we do it already. Para sila na lang yung kukuha, sila na lang yung alam na nila where to get it. Because, syempre iba-iba tayong stages sa mga anak, kasi mga anak ko naman, malalaki na, teenagers na pareho eh. So, anticipate what you guys already need and then prepare it. So, ibig sabihin, the key is communication. Pero ang decision galing sa akin. So, galing sa'yo, ma'am. Kung sino man yung nakaka-relate doon sa I need to prepare meals, I need to do this, but at the same time, I need to do prospecting, etc., etc. Make time, anticipate, communicate. Communicate. Sorry. Shopee.
Hindi pwedeng. Urgent yun. Urgent yun. Kailangan ng bayad. Kasi kung bayad na, pwede wala sa labas eh.
Because sa totoong buhay, hindi lahat urgent. And we are only convincing ourselves na lahat urgent.
Yeah.
So yun, try to take a look at ano talaga yung urgent. Kailangan now na talaga right at this very minute. Hindi lahat yun. And there are things that we really can prepare. So meaning, we can minimize distraction. Kasi hindi tayo mafo-force or we don't need to choose na ito yung gawin. So meals. Ang daming work around sa meals. You know what we do in our household? Of course, I don't know if you agree, but this is our work around. Sa household, we cook rice isang beses pang buong araw na yun. We cook ulam one time pang isang buong araw na yun. And then we anticipate na if Friday is laundry day, alam naman sabay-sabay, nagluluto ka, naglo-laundry ka, kahit naman na automatic washing machine yun, sasampay mo pa rin siya dahil wala naman kami yung dryer and mas gusto pa rin namin yung bilad sa araw. So, hindi yun sabay-sabay. What do? We make sure that on a Friday, it's a buffet day. Meaning, lahat ng leftover for the week, we eat. So that, ano na lang gagawin namin? Laundry na lang. So, we can be creative. We can make time for traction, ibig sabihin. May paraan talaga. Communication is very... Sorry, Rohel, ulit.
I'm thinking about what you've been doing. Kung gagawin ko sa bahay with 6 kids, lahat sa paligid mo.
Oh, but they're not all kids, right? Pwede na silang merong mga assignments. So yun siya. That's why maraming paraan, ibig sabihin. Kailangan lang natin hanapin what works for us. Hindi siya yung just because I'm working from home, there's nothing I can do. There's too many distractions. It's not true. There is always something that you can do. But you should decide, traction ba? Distraction. And
wala kang choice Actually, dalawa lang ang choice mo eh.
Yes.
Distraction talaga or action lang. Tama.
I believe naman kasi nga, for example, if you're watching a video from wala naman nakakagulo sa'yo, tatapos mo, di ba? Sa ibang bagay. Di ba? Although, ginagawa ko series, yung Mission Impossible, ka 5 times kung pinapag, isang movie lang yung putol. Series siya.
Putol-putol.
Okay, so Miss Nina, I know you're asking for all the moms out there and all the dads out there na meron mga ay for yourself ba? Okay. So sana nakatulong po 'yun. Basta ang ano lang, ang the truth of the matter is not everything is really urgent and we can always do something about our circumstance. Of course, meron talagang uncontrollables pero marami din tayong pwedeng paghandaan. So, traction, distraction. Okay? May question pa po ba dito before I move to the next? Wala na? Okay na tayo? Okay, let's move on to the next. So we're done with energy, peak state, goal, dapat malinaw sa'yo. Who have you become? Yung being and then kung ano yung na-achieve mo. Because you were yung being, kaya mo siya na-achieve. Hindi siya baliktad. Na-achieve ko kaya naging being. Hindi, no? Baliktad, ha? Being muna. No, bago yung achievement. So, and then action. Either distraction, choosing an action that is pulling you away from your goal, or choosing an action that is helping you, boosting you towards your, or pushing you towards your goal. Now, we're not saying na, of course, with G, A, and E, perfect ang life. Hindi naman, of course, no? Again, we're only human. Therefore, there will be things or challenges or people or event situations that will really affect us, no? So, M is for, before that, punta muna kayo sa Mentimeter and then let me know ano most commonly ang inyong triggers. So, let me go to Mentimeter para makapunta kayo sa... Okay, yes. My triggers are more often than not what? Psychological ba? Heart and head? Or physiological? Triggers that usually napupunta kayo sa distraction instead of traction. Yes. Thank you for clarifying, DJ. So, triggers kaya na didi-focus, na didi-motivate, nagpo-procrastinate, yun, nawawala ng gana, naglilinger doon sa emotion na hindi nakakatulong. Kaya, yung dala-dala mong energy doon sa next VIP client mo, naka-affect din, di ba? Doon sa closing mo. Yan, mga triggers mo. It affects you. It affects your heart, mind, body, and spirit. Pwede ring physiological. Feeling ko kaya ako nagkasakit. Sa akin, psychosomatic yata. Kasi the past 2 weeks were very emotional at work. So feeling ko kaya ako nagkasakit. Okay. Pwede rin ganun, di ba? Lumabas physiologically pero heart and mind pala siya. Okay, so mukhang majority ay psychological, heart and mind, and only a few physiological. So pag physiological ang trigger mo, anong pwede mong gawin? Mas madali yata itong masolusyonan. Tama ba? Mag-exercise ka, gumalaw-galaw ka, mag-consult ka sa doctor, mas marami tayong pwedeng gawin pag physiological, no? Pag psychological, ito ang pwede niyong baon. Okay, let me go back to my slide. Kung ang trigger ay head and heart, you should learn to master your triggers. Master your triggers. So meaning, pag yun na, no, kasi may masamang nangyari, series of rejections, kung ano man, nag-procrastinate, hindi mo ginawa yung dapat mong gawin, therefore you feel guilty. So kung ano man, no, whatever that looks like for you, yung triggers na to, whether yun nga, no, heart and mind, kung ano man siya, master them. Paano? So ito naman, natutunan ko from ICF Converge pa rin, no, from Mark Brackett. He works at Harvard. He runs his own department there related to EQ, mastering our emotions. And meron din siyang libro, you can search him later na kayo mag-Google. Meron din siyang app which later I will also share with you na ginagamit ko rin. So, permission to feel yung kinuwento niya sa amin. So, anong sinasabi ni Mark? Sabi ni paring Mark, pag meron kayong nararamdaman na, yun nga, guilt kasi nag-procrastinate ka. Or feeling of, baka I'm not worthy, hindi talaga ako magaling kasi na-reject ka 3 times. Or imposible na talagang magawa ko tong goal na to kasi there's so many things happening in my life right now, yung mga ganun. Kung ano man siya that is affecting you psychologically and emotionally, and that is hindering you, kung yung self-limiting beliefs na sinabi niyo kanina, that is hindering you from achieving or getting to your December 31, no, picture of success. Sabi niya unang-una, give yourself permission to feel. So, ano yung nararamdaman mo? You're sad, frustrated, anxious, pressured. Ano yung nararamdaman mo? And there's a way to help you identify because those emotions are different, no? So, later na yun. So, give yourself permission to feel. Understand ano yung nararamdaman mo. Next, be an emotion scientist daw, not an emotion judge. So meaning, when you are feeling guilty kasi ikay nag-procrastinate, because you said you will do TA regularly, you said you will start tapping on your VIP clients at this hour, you said you were gonna do something but you did not do it kasi nag-Facebook ka, nag-Netflix ka, kung ano man, ano? Be an emotion scientist. Ano ba ginagawa ng scientist, guys? You can verbalize it or you can also put it in the chat. Anong ginagawa ng scientist?
Analyze daw.
Nag-analyze, nagdidig deeper, naghahanap ng evidence. May hypothesis, di ba? And then may ginagawang experiment para malaman, ma-prove or ma-disprove ang hypothesis. Nag-analyze kasi scientist, nag-experiment. So meaning, if this doesn't work now, I will try something else. Di ba yun ang ginagawa ng scientist? So when you feel guilty, when you feel unworthy, when you feel frustrated or stressed or pressured, don't judge yourself. Don't judge yourself. Katulad kahapon, meron akong isang coaching session and this particular coachee, lagi niya ginajudge yung sarili niya all throughout our discussion. Sabi niya, ito talaga yung gusto ko eh. I want to rebuild myself. This is what I want to happen. Pero kasi sinabi ko na rin yun noon, eh, hindi ko rin ginawa. So, laging may gano'n. Alam mo yun, laging gusto mo na mag-move forward pero may kabig pabalik. Because he is judging himself. Sinabi ko na yun dati, hindi ko ginawa eh. May doubt na. Parang cynical na sa sarili. So, be an emotion scientist. Bakit? Bakit kaya? Saan kaya rin nanggagaling? Pag-isipan mo kaya to. Think deeper. And then, pag-usapan natin uli. Pwede namang, hindi naman agad-agad yun at that particular conversation lalabas eh. Pwedeng talagang they need time to also think about it eh, di ba? So, pero kailangan niyang i-investigate. Ano nag-trigger nito? Saan to nanggaling? Ano naging impact? How can I prevent it from happening again? Scientist. Emotional scientist. Emotion scientist, not emotional scientist. Instead of judging for feeling that way. Okay tayo? Okay tayo, guys? Yun, may judgment kasi pag sinabi nag-backslide ako eh. Which, was evident kasi bine-verbalize niya all throughout our conversation. So, be an emotion scientist. Next! Okay. Some traits ng emotion scientist as shared by Mark. Ito. So, accepts all emotions as information rather than there's something wrong with me. What is wrong with me? So, information siya. Evidence nga data. Sees emotions as ephemeral. Paki-google nga po, ano ibig sabihin na ephemeral? Open and curious, kaya nga mag-investigate eh. Hindi yung, nagbabackslide na naman ako. Hindi talaga ako leading by example. May judgment na eh, di ba? Learner mode. Yun nga, investigates. Wants to get granular details. Kaya nga, anong nag-trigger? Ano naging impact? Ano pwede ko gawin next time? Maiwasan ko ba yung trigger? Pag nangyari, what can I do to manage it? If I can totally prevent it, good. If not, what can I do to manage it? And then what can I do to move forward? Kasi managing it, baka ibig sabihin, you're just staying there. Moving forward means kumikilos ka pa rin, traction towards your goal. Kaya kailangan mo maging granular. And syempre, growth mindset na, yes, this is me. And yes, I can still, change me. So meaning, meron tayong mga personality, of course, pero hindi naman yan permanent because we can always decide to grow. to add on to the personality so that we become better. So growth mindset siya. Meron akong capacity magbago. Unlike yung shinare ko sa inyo kanina na ginajudge niya na yung sarili niya, na gusto niya magbago pero hindi niya nagagawa and ulit-ulit siya doon. Okay? So, emotion judge, yan, basahin nyo na lang. Okay tayo? And so, what can you do to help yourself na determine ang inyong emotion? Kasi nga iba-iba siya. Pressure, frustrated, anxious, iba-iba siya. Name it to tame it. How can you name it? This is a mood meter and meron siyang app. You can look for it later, not now. So, available naman yan sa Apple and sa, smart and Android phones. So, mood meter. Meron siyang series of questions, very simple questions that will help you determine how you're feeling. So, may tatanong siya sa'yo, tapos i-describe mo lang yon. Tapos, tutulungan ka niya na the next time you use the app, sasabihin niya sa'yo kung ano yung nangyayari sa'yo. Hindi niya pinipredict yung emotion mo. Sinasabi lang niya sa'yo, ano yung nangyayari sa'yo? Anong emotion yan dito? Kasi ang dami-dami pala. So si Mark Brackett, scientist siya ha. So ibig sabihin, nag-research talaga sila before they came out with 100 emotions. Hindi naman 100. Pero maraming emotions. Okay? So, Harvard research siya. So, based on Harvard research, which again, later you can just Google. So, this has helped me manage my emotion as well. Using the mood meter. Lalo na pag hindi ko ma-name, how can I tame? Hindi ko nga alam ano nararamdaman. Diba? So, may app siya. Yes. So, help yourself. Lalo na kapag ikaw ay isang moody na person. Di ba minsan ganun sinasabi natin sa sarili natin. Moody kasi ako eh. So, tulungan mo yung sarili mo to determine your mood. Be an emotion scientist. Name it to tame it. So, you can manage yourself and move forward para nasa traction ka. So, this has helped me. I'm not sure if there are other mood meters available out there. I'm sure meron. I'm just saying, ito yung ginagamit ko pa rin, and it has helped me so far. So, ano yung sayo? Lalo na kapag mas volatile ang iyong emotions lately or usually. Okay? Okay, guys. So, hindi ko na to isa-isahin. Mood meter is there for you to explore and see how that will help you. Let's go to number 4 kasi it's 3:33 na. Decide how you want to feel. Decide how you want to feel. So, once nagawa mo na yung 1, 2, 3, kailangan mo mag-decision saan mo gustong pumunta. Kaya nga merong managing part and then moving forward na part. So, merong decision na I don't want to just take orders anymore. I want to speak my mind. Ako talaga yan ha. I'm really sharing. This is not an example. This is really me. Meron akong ganung feeling. Kasi nga past 2 weeks have been very emotionally challenging for me. So, but I've decided I don't want to take orders anymore. Just because you said it, we will do it. No, I will explain myself. Which I did. Kaya naman talaga ako napagod, no? But after that, after saying my piece, after sharing ano talaga yung pinaninindigan ko as a leader, which is to take care of the welfare of my team over work. Napagalitan ako, pero pinanindigan ko, so I feel good. So, so siya. Wag niyo akong i-chismis. Okay. So, name it to tame it. Nag-decide ako where I wanna go. I did it. Siyempre, emotionally draining pa rin siya because it's something new. But I felt good because I know that yung pinanindigan ko ay tama. And I said it, no, na I am watching over the welfare of my people. So, yun. Okay. So, number 4. And then number 5, respond, not react. Respond, if you Google it, is something that's positive. Ibig sabihin, positive reply siya. Reacting is just, trying to put out fire. No? So, lagi may hawak na fire extinguisher kasi ready ka kung saan magkakasunog or saan magkakaroon ng spark. So, ayaw natin yun. Gusto natin responding. That's why meron siyang 5 steps. Una, give yourself permission to feel. Be a scientist. Try to find out ano yun. Bakit? Name it to tame it para ma-manage mo, pero kailangan malinaw sa'yo where you wanna go, and then respond. reply positively to the situation or to the person or kung kanino man, don't react. Okay, so ayan siya. Ayan, just to summarize. And to add on, no? Ito naman yung iba dito, alam nyo naman na. So it starts with permission to feel, and then once you feel anxious, tired, basta nasa negative space ka, anxious, frustrated, whatever, mindful breathing helps, no? Para mag-shift ka from being an emotion judge to an emotion scientist. And then of course, physical self-care, alam natin yan sa Vitality. At saka yan ang mission natin, di ba? Helping people live longer, better, and healthier lives. Are you doing it? I hope you are. Psychological self-care, taking time to set personal goals, yung focus time is important. Kaya yun nga, no? If your phone is a distraction because you keep acting on it, then DND, focus mode, or kung ano man yung makakatulong sa inyo. Itago nyo sa box, bigay nyo sa anak nyo, para hindi niya bibigay sa'yo. I don't know. Social connection, this is part of social connection. Cognitive strategies, yung kanina, physiology, focus and language, yung doing the exercise, dancing, singing, yes, yes, yes. Yan yun. Cognitive strategy yun. And then of course, routine. So having a routine para yung anticipating ano na yung kailangan, para hindi siya laging everything is urgent. So medyo itong one page na to na summarize niya lahat yung G, A, pati E. No? So that's it guys. That's GAME. So my question to you is, may tanong ba kayo? May gusto pa ba kayong i-clarify? Yes? May gusto ba kayong i-clarify? Kung shy kayo mag-clarify, you can PM me. I am always happy to talk to you guys, to support you, kahit na short conversation. It can also be a long conversation. Anything that will help you, please feel free to reach out to me. If you have questions now, we can discuss it. If not, you can PM me. Because I'm overtime and I think yung next guest ay nandyan na. So my last question would be, take what you learned and make a difference with it. So just in the chat box, just share what you learned and applying intentional learning. How do you want to flip it? Ano yung solusyon na nakikita mo para mag-iba siya? Para may baon ka today so that, you know, your result will be better. Kasi December 31, 2022, you painted a picture of success. Yun ang gusto nating mangyari. Pag nakita-kita tayo sa December 31, kinukwento mo na sa amin kung paano mo siya nagawa. Both being and doing. So, pa-share sa chat box or siguro wala tayong mag-time no mag-unmute. Just share it in the chat box. What did you learn? And pwede siguro pumunta sa Menti so I can also share this with you. For a few minutes only. Okay. Yan. Sige, punta tayo sa Menti para makasagot lang kayo. And then, again, I'll share this with you guys para meron kayong copy. Let me just go to the next slide. There it is. What immediate next steps are you committing to? Si Rohel daw magiging emotion scientist instead of emotion judge. Thank you, Rohel. Last 1 minute to share ano ang inyong immediate next steps. Find my energy upper and apply it as needed. Yung peak state. Peak state. Thank you. Create focus time. Mahalaga yan. Determine my way of getting to my peak state. Yes. Kasi iba-iba tayo. Baka kailangan mo muna mag-experiment with a few para mahanap mo ano yung what will work for you. Master your triggers. Ayan, yung ating steps. Permission to feel, emotion scientist, name it to tame it. I will make sure to eliminate distractions and have regular focus time. All right. Eliminate what you can. Dapat ano lang, ano to, realistic expectations kasi talagang hindi totally zero ang distraction, ha? Kasi ang mga wild card, that can be a distraction, but because it's urgent, you need to take care of it now. Ang kailangan mo i-determine is, urgent pa talaga siya or hindi? Kasi meron pwedeng later na. Meron ding kailangan na una. Okay, so eliminate what you can, manage the others, master my emotions. Right? Anong specific emotion yan? So guys, you can be more specific with yourself, ha? Para alam nyo exactly what you will be working on. Lalo, yun nga yung kanina example, yung overcome procrastination. So what will help you overcome that now that you have GAME? Switch to peak state. Anticipate distraction. Oo, paghandaan na kasi you can manage it na. And be a mind scientist or emotion scientist. Use the mood app. Yes, nakakatulong talaga yan. Okay, and there may be more. Feel free to key it in. Di pa naman magsasara tong Mentimeter na to. I mean, it's still there, you know, you can still answer it. And then I will just save a PDF file later on and send it to DJ para meron lang kayong something to review, no? Kasi alam niyo naman kung ano yung sinagot niyo dito. So you can go back to it and assess as an agency kung nagbago ba? Anong nagbago and how has it helped you so far? So with that, maraming salamat po for having me. I'm so sorry nag-overtime ako, but I hope sulit na sulit po yung in-overtime ko sa inyo because as you know, my personal mission is igniting transformation and I'm really passionate about, you know, starting that spark. And if that spark would help you gain traction towards your goal, I know I have done my job in the past 1.5 hours or almost 2 hours with you. So maraming salamat po and God bless you, Starbright.
Thank you, Miss Mariel. Palakpakan natin si Miss Mariel Tablan, Coach Mariel Tablan. So we really learned a lot. So just type in the Mentimeter what we've learned. Yun din yung supposedly tatanungin ko eh. So also, sa mga nasa Zoom, send your gratitude and thanks to Miss Mariel. And of course, in behalf of It's Alive, thank you. We learned a lot. From the 1 hour that you spent with us. So ulit ba yung 1 hour with Miss Mariel?
Yes.
Thank you again. So it's a great session, great reminder, and we learned new skills and tools to make sure na, okay, very generic, it happens in our everyday lives. Right? So very important. So that's what I asked with Miss Mariel. One of the challenges help us to overcome that. Naalala ko si Miss Eva asking for how to overcome procrastination and everything. It's also covered here, Red, di ba? So, aside from the activation team natin, ito na rin na-cover na rin. So, thank you. Palakpakan natin, Coach Mariel. Perfect. So, it's a great session to kickstart our engagement or our PACE program for the Premier Advisors. As promised, no, dito naman sa gagawin natin itong event, there will always be learning, and then engagement or conversation and communication. And with that, for their updates and also para makakwentuhan natin sila, kanina po sila nandito, excited na rin sila to be with us. Full force ang Corporate Solutions team, headed by Boss Arnold. Palakpakan natin. Jill and then to Mike. Thank you. Let's go, Corpsol team. Si Tracy, of course, nandito. Yeah. Thank you, Miss Mariel. Yeah, so we're...
Morning. So excited to be here. First time po mag-join.
Tama.
Para hindi na rin po interrupt.
Very excited to be there. Thank you for inviting us. Habang nagsiset up
Sige po.
Kim, so andito rin si Mike, classmate. So, kulang pa, sabi na dalawa pa kami. Sabi namin lahat ng Corpsol team ng Manila nakasupport sa Starbright.
Yes.
Yun. So just a short video lang. So we are the Corpsol team. We are the new Corpsol team. We joined, actually we replaced the original team ng Corpsol. No? So 2021, nagkaroon ng transformation. So we were tasked to lead the Corpsol group. The Corpsol team was supposed to be affiliated with the team of Transplant Sala. But last 2021, we were transferred, the Corpsol CS agency is transferred to ASG under YK now. So ASG na talaga kami tayo. No? So, kasi we can under YK and may advantage yun kasi in terms of the resources and the support nandyan, no, with YK. So maganda siya. So I guess we are here, because we want to promote a number of activities and support that we can provide you, especially on the rewards and incentives, which we will be sharing with you. And at the same time, some new announcements, like we are in the second quarter, we might be able to launch a new product, a health product for Corpsol in partnership with Avega. Currently, we have the health
Medley.
Health Link partnered with Medley. So next quarter, nasa IC lang, pag na-approve na siya, we can launch it. Inahinalin ng agency nyo. Baka sakaling meron kayong mga corporate clients na interested to avail with this new product. Ang partner naman niya is Avega. So, we'll see. Mukhang maganda yung reputation naman ng Avega. This was approved by Group. Ang maganda ngayon with Corpsol kasi, we are supported by a group, by AIA. So all the resources is provided to us and is available to us. Kaya we are able to launch last Wednesday what we call every Wednesday kasi is Corpsol Wednesday, para training. So why kaya sabihin na every Wednesday, puro corporate solutions ang training. So kung mapapansin niyo, wala masyadong ASG events na sumasabay sa Corpsol pag Wednesday. So Wednesday is dedicated to Corpsol, and we recently launched a new module. Ito ay collaboration with Group Corpsol. Ito yung handling, upskilling the CS advisor to do negotiation skills, to do the negotiation process with HR, with the keymen of companies. So it's a new module. If you have not yet attended this module, we launched it yesterday. Wednesday. Yesterday. Why not attend this coming as the next session natin? It's a module that will teach you how to negotiate with HR people and position Corpsol. So the value proposition that we are presenting to you this afternoon, twofold siya. Una, as advisors, we can help you achieve your end goal as fast as possible. So yung journey nyo for 2022, baka pwede nyo gamitin ang Corpsol as a way to meet your qualification to MDRT. And number two, our value proposition to you is that with Corpsol, with your corporate accounts, we can do individual selling sa leads ninyo. So as employees ng mga corporate accounts ninyo, which will in effect help you double and even triple your policy count. Kasi number of lives yung hinahabol natin, securing more lives, and with your existing corporate accounts, merong mga employees siya under that accounting. We can help you by conducting an employee benefits orientation, a financial wellness, and then segue na siya sa individual selling. So, makakatulong kami doon. That's one way of helping, that's our way of helping you tap through individual voluntary solutions, presenting our potential treaty products to the employees under your corporate accounts. Kasi definitely, kulang naman talaga yung group insurance coverage nila. So, maganda, ma-position din natin to the employees and even the managers and the executives yung ating individual products. That's where we come in. Tutulong kami. We can do a client wellness program. We can do employee benefits orientation and all that. Tapos, doon nyo ipapasok yung individual protection product. So the goal there is to really be able to provide insurance, individual insurance protection to the employees. So yun yung tinatawag natin individual voluntary solutions. So those are the many things that we have in store for you in the second quarter. And we will also be launching a club, a CS club that we will be hopefully seeing my experience on. Yung CS club na to, there are perks and benefits in this, pero isang highlight doon is the priority lane. So kung may MDRT priority lane tayo sa individual, meron din siyang priority lane for Corpsol sa underwriting, renewal, and Claims. Claims. So, actually, nandun pa rin naman yung mga challenges natin sa backroom, sa operation. But we see an improvement already, paunti-unti. And na-discover na rin namin how we would be able to assist you pagdating sa coordination with our operations partners. And that is through the focus group discussion or FGD. Pagka after ng first follow-up, second follow-up natin, hindi pa rin umubra, then we come into play. We schedule a focus group discussion with the subject matter experts themselves, the heads of that department, kung renewal siya or yung business. And in that way, yung communication line natin between the advisor and our backroom partner ay na-address. So yun ang gagawin namin sistema to be able to help you. While ang amin is new business generation, we are here to liaise with our partners and be able to support you in that way para ma-address kagad natin head-on yung mga concerns. Okay, so with that, I give the floor to Kim for additional updates. Thank you.
Marami na na-cover yun. Even yung concerts. Nasa kami. That's the question. It's not, by the way, last year, no, meron tayong questions. You arranged a focus group discussion.
Yun, oo. Nag-discuss namin yung solution.
So we did that last year already with one of the accounts. Tapos, kasama ko din, I think si Red, gano'n yun. Tapos, yung kailangan ng tao, kasi ang problema kasi talaga is, sales lang sila, hindi sila sa backend. So, ang ginagawa ni Sir Arnold is to bring the people, the person involved, the BIC person in charge, kung sino man yung department involved on the backend, pag-imiligan talaga. So, para mawala yung takot natin, sell Corpsol. Kasi yun talaga yung concern. So, go ahead, Kim.
Okay. Hello, good morning, Starbright. Good morning. Okay, so we'd like to highlight lang po yung mga performance last year and also what are the new programs that we have for corporate solutions. So next slide.
Kim, nakasamula ng konti. Kasi ito lang yung mic natin.
Saan ba yung mic?
Ito.
Ito, big statement, big statement.
Okay.
Sige, go.
Ayan. Okay. So, last year, we collate yung mga top performing po natin ng corporate solutions products. So, when you say employee benefits, so ito po yung mga ino-offer natin na group life insurance sa ating mga companies. So far, best selling po natin is HealthLink and JCPA. So, yung mga starter po talaga, this is what we are pushing then, package product. Kasi brochure type na nga siya, na doon na sa brochures natin yung premium. And for as long as pasok siya doon yung number of employees. Then also, para magkaroon na rin ko ng idea, ito ba yung mga top nature of business saturated? Ang hirap pala magsalita na. Okay. So, other specialized services natin, ito yung mga top natin, business services, other business services pa, miscellaneous manufacturing services, and lending investors. So far, yan po yung talagang laking industries natin ngayon. Then, yung most number of employees naman, security services, private, medical, dental, although sa customized na siya. Then, admin of human resources, programs, pawn shops, and banking institutions. So, maybe you can get an idea po kung saan po kayo pwede, what kind of industry yung pwede nyo pong i-penetrate. Next slide. So, we are very pushing dito talaga to, yung sa IBS namin. Yes, IBS po, it's not a different product from corporate solutions. It's simply, we are selling yung individual policies natin sa existing members natin. Yan. So, sino po ba yung pwede nyo bentahan? The business owners, top management, employees, utilities, security personnel, even the members of their family. So, kahit yung nila, asawa, anak, for as long as beneficiary sila, they can be tagged as IBS. Yan. And knowing if it is IBS, aside from, meron po kayong qualification sa ESG tactical campaigns, pero hindi po tayo makukuha na sa sa corporate solutions na campaigns natin. So double qualification pwede. Basta at least dalawa yung mabenta natin from the existing members. Okay, next slide. Ayan. So based naman po sa IBS namin last year, to give you an idea, ano po ba yung mga top case count na individual policies na sold last year? So we have AIA Medicis number 1. Next po yung AIA Critical Protect 100 natin. And yung Guardian, yung annually renewable term. So maybe you can get an idea ano po ba yung pwede nilang ibenta. Ayan, yan po yung mostly po, yan po yung mabenta natin last year. Then next slide po. Okay. Sa pagdating nga po sa first year premium, family provider yung mabenta sa atin, AIE Medicis and Health Invest 5K. So mostly, marami po, especially ngayon po, no, dahil we have lower premium and lower sum assured, yan po yung pinupush nila sa mga members of their existing corporate solutions. Then next po, if you're, if you're after the case size naman, kasi syempre may minimum, minimum A&P to qualify. Ayan. So family provider pa rin, the number 1, and AIA Future Builder. Ito yung ino-offer nila for retirement. Then, family provider 3 and health invest. Yan. They even sell din pa, may new money 3 din. They even sell din po sa mga decision makers. Yan. Yan po yung pwedeng mga products po natin na pwede natin i-offer sa mga existing members. Next slide po. So, ayan, for all, non-Corpsol sellers, ayan, ano po ba yung impact na natin if you're going to sell corporate solutions? So for the agents production, kung first year production yan, then yung business, 100% yung magre-reflect po sa production nila. Then if it's a renewal growth, for as long as meron po growth from the last year premium, ano po yung difference doon, that will add to your first year premium. Maka-credit po siya sa production natin. Then for agents commission, syempre, if it's a new business, first year premium, renewal growth, 100% naman po yung natin nakukuha. And stable po yan. Hindi po siya nagde-diminish for as long as nag-renew si client. Okay. Then,
Sorry, yung
yes po.
only that portion na nagagdag.
Opo, yan lang po yung yung difference lang. Natadagdag po yun sa ating production.
MDRT rin yun.
Opo. Yes. Sa MDRT will go on the next slide. May percentage din po from corporate solutions. Then, yan. Pag no growth naman siya,
Question. So,
yes.
A&P.
A&P,
Kung
yes.
A&P,
Opo.
is it the whole? Or yung additional?
Yung additional lang po.
Okay.
Yes po. Then for agents production, if pag walang renewal growth, no crediting on the agents production. But sa agents commission, low growth man siya, pero naman po, yung wala din crediting sa FYC. Pero at least, yung po natin, naman siya, makukuha pa rin yung commission natin.
So, pa pwede mag-MDRT?
Opo.
Sa renewal.
Pero no crediting na talaga.
Hindi, sa FYC. Pero income. Kasi tatlo yan eh. Income, FYC, tsaka FYP. Sa income part, which is 2 million, almost kasakalagal ng FYP. Pwede ka mag-MDRT every year.
Wala yung limit sa income. For MDRT.
Wala eh. Kasi
Yeah,
tatlo kasi siyang window eh. FYC, FYP, and then the premium income. Sa total income eh. Total income. So sa total income ka pwede maging MDRT. Let's say, if 2 million ang this year, kung may 20 million kang Corpsol business every year, 10% of that is 2 million. MDRT every year. Without selling anything. So, yun yung goals.
Kahit sa
Corpsol
commission,
goals.
yan. Doon siya dadagdag sa total. Sa premium.
Mawawala na lang sa'yo yung natin sa personal circle.
Wala. MDRT.
Opo. Ayan, so going naman po doon sa MDRT, ayan, based doon sa po natin yan, as release sa MDRT natin. So if it's a new business or first year production, ayan, 10% po ang kini-credit on the premium. Then, for first year commission, 100% po yan. Then for CS campaigns, 100% first year premium kasi may separate po kami na campaign na corporate solutions. Then CS recognition, 100% din siya. But if it's ASG tactical campaign, yung mga individual natin, most likely 10% po ng first year premium unless talagang in-indicate na si Corpsol is 100%. So, example din si Cash Tastic campaign, 100% kami doon. Tapos si for recruitment, mamaya papakita ko po mamaya for recruiters natin. So, yan po yung guide natin. Next naman po yung for, ito po we're very pushing din po talaga ito. Ito extend na rin po kasi yung ating lower minimum sum assured. Yan, to give you inspiration din. Meron tayong mga advisors na talagang they take advantage of this kasi bumaba na yung premium and lower na rin po yung sum assured. Yan, they are pushing this. Yung iba naman po, na-inspire pa nila yung mismong decision maker. Si company mismo ang nagbayad for those nominated employees. So maybe we can work on that. Yan, sa mga existing Corpsol accounts natin. Next slide po. Okay, so ito naman yung sa mga umattend ko ng investment outlook forum natin. Yan, kasi given the the Ukraine and Russia conflict, yan. So maybe we could push it to sa mga key decision maker kasi nasa 2 na yung natin, yung sa index natin. And formerly 2.34 siya. So it's the best time talaga na i-push nyo rin yan sa mga key decision maker natin. Yan, maybe we could offer yung mga family provider ito sa Alabang. They push this product kasi aside from insurance, meron pa siyang investment. And Health Invest, ayan, si Metro North, no? Health Invest yung in-offer nila. I believe that's 1.5 million. So I hope rin natin, ma-push din po natin yan, yung mga products na yan. Given today, ayan, the AIA Philam Life Elite Funds drop at 2. Ayan. So medyo matagal pa naman kasi yung kailan magbabalik to normal, di ba? Given the Ukraine and Russia conflict. So next naman po, yung project PC natin, that's one of the project of IBS workstream. May mga workstream po kasi kami, new business and IBS workstream. So on this one, ano po ba yung project EC? Project EC is, this is to provide strategic guidance to CS advisors on the key activities, capabilities, and technology required to maximize corporate solutions. Yan. So simply, yung EC po is, next po. Yan. Meaning po niyan is employee benefits orientation and create a community. Yan. Kaya pag may bago po tayong book account, ang lagi po namin pinupush is kailan po tayo employee benefit orientation. So ibig sabihin po noon yung paano po ba yung mga i-orient natin lahat ng employees, ano po ba yung nakuha nilang group plan. Then from that, syempre pag umattend po sila, we will send out po. Meron po tayong attendance na kinukuha. Okay? Then from there, nakukuha na rin po namin yung contact information ng mga empleyado. And yung contact information na yun, di ba yun yung gustong-gusto natin makuha para hindi na tayo mahirapan sa HR? So after po nung magawa natin yung benefit orientation na yun, we will send that list to the advisor para pwede po kayo mag-create ng community or pwede nyo na pong masimulan na ofera ng IBS, yung inyo pong mga leads. Yan, madagdag nyo po sa IPOS or maging, madagdag po yan sa pipeline of leads ko nila. Yan. So, ganun na po yung project easy natin. Okay, so, pag meron po kayong bago, yan, after nun, ma-book na siya, yan, i-schedule na natin agad ng employee benefit orientation. Then, pwede rin po, let's push na rin po yung financial wellness. That is exclusively for that company. Yan. Okay, tapos, okay, so ayan. I-skip ko na lang po. Oo, kasi ang hirap po talaga, di ba, makuha yung mga contact information ng company. Syempre, we want to saturate yung talaga, yung mga empleyado. So, para hindi na tayo dadaan sa HR, ayan, yun yung gagawin nating strategy. Magpapa-orient tayo, nagpapa-attendance kami, and we will give that out to you.
So, masama kayo?
Yes, opo. Kami po mag-benefit orientation. Parang ginagawa nyo lang kami, 2 tool. Yan, para makadiretso po kayo sa empleyado. Opo. Opo. Opo, pwede. Para ano po talaga, no, malakas din po yung hatak. And yun, hanggat pari po, kahit renewal, pwede rin po. Maano niya rin, magpapa-orient din po tayo ulit. Para paano ba to? Para makakonect po talaga kayo mismo sa mga empleyado. Kasi ang hirap pagdadaan po kayo lagi sa HR. Yan. Pwede po yan. Sabihin niyo na po, free. Free benefit orientation, free financial wellness. Opo. Pwede po, actual, pwede rin po. Opo, ipapa-approve lang po. Schedule. Yes po, pag health link, pwede rin po tayo mag-request from Medellin.
I'm asking because
Yes, talagang that's the only way po kasi talaga para maka-penetrate sa empleyado. Kaya dito po kami nag-aano talaga.
Kasi maraming business ang Starbright.
Mm-mm.
Hindi sa ibang agency na wala.
Opo.
Yeah.
Opo, pagtutulungan natin yan. Opo. Yes po. Ayan. So ito po yung nasabi po ni Boss Arnold. Ayan. Next month, meron po ulit yan. Lagi po, no? Yes.
Bakit lagi po?
Yes.
This is, sir, yung academy we want it to be interactive talaga. So, as much as possible, gusto namin yung interactive kasi doing natin webinars, right? So, parang they can on video, they can on their mic, to ask question directly instead of putting it in the box. So, yun. But, siguro in the coming session, we could do siguro mga at least 500. We're working on it. I think it's about 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours.
Di ba ito yun. Pero yung isang
Ay, sa client, 1 hour lang. Usually
1 hour.
Ito ang kasi training to.
Opo.
I have two questions. First is yung tagging ng transactions. Because as I can see, may mga individual policies but it is pertaining to a company. Halimbawa, kumuha lang ng human insurance. Diba? Will it be tagged as a corporate or solution transaction?
For a human insurance, sir, kasi parang historic individual siya muna eh. For it to be taga sa CSA ka, kailangan mo natin ma-close yung company. So then, saka depende individual.
Actually, kasi nga ang case ng client, for example, kausap talaga yung may-ari or the president CEO. Ang purpose is to create a retirement fund. Wala naman tayong product pa ngayon. In fact, that's my second question. We have a product that will answer for the retirement benefit of employees. Considering the fact that we will have our own trust fund coming soon, by June siguro, dahil na tayo. So, I think kung meron tayong ganyan, sa side ko, hindi na ako mag-hesitate na mag-create ng isang retirement fund for my clients. Ngayon, nag-work around kami. Yung key people ang gagawin natin. But the purpose of that is actually for retirement of the entire company. So, ganun ginagawa ko. Instead of dapat, talagang structured as corporate solution. Wala pa tayo benefits.
As of now, sir, wala pa tayo parang pang-retirement fund. Usually, pang-retirement fund, we go for individual account. Usually, we close muna the company, the whole member, and then we pwede tayo mag-embed ng individual na BUL type that can ma-align doon sa retirement fund ng mga bawat members.
So pag nauna yung individual, bago ito sa corporate, hindi siya consider as
IBS, yes, sir.
Or social business fund.
Yes.
Siguro it's worth looking at kasi nga, I think yung makuha muna attention ng presidente or ng may-ari, mapa-oo mo, that's the best option for any advisor. Hindi yung galing sa papapataas. Yung nga lang, natural na nga lang yung mag-market ka galing baba, pataas, mas makakapagod kumpara sa pababa ka eh.
Oo nga po. Tama
So
po.
you make the CEO agree.
Yes.
So I think,
Tama po. Mas malakas ang buy-in pag galing sa president.
lahat na yan, susabitan nila sa baba.
Opo. Pwede po, sir.
We can look into that, so we can discuss with them. Actually, marami tayong naghahanap. Ang retirement talaga. Retirement funds.
It's more timely because we will have our trust fund.
Yes.
Exactly. In fact, we were in Hong Kong, naalala ko, yung regional head natin noon, ay magkasama tayo si Stina. No? I was asked, how is the corporate solution sa Philippines? Sabi ko, there is no solution. It was standard with my answer na gusto niyo pumunta rito. Kaso malamig kami. Malamang nawala na rin siya sa AA.
Sige.
But maybe in the future po, no, may mga ongoing na for development. Yeah. Sige po, we'll take note of that kasi malaki talaga ang potential dito, yung market na po yan for retirement for the whole group. Then, ayan, for the last week of March, ayan, for those who want to start, ano po ba yung gusto nyong ibenta? Like mentioned ko kanina, yung best selling po namin is JCPA and Health Link. Ayan, so sa Wednesday na po yan, March 30. Then, yung Group Health Choice Plus naman namin sa hapon, ito po yung package na Group Life Insurance. Ano sir, manual pa po so far. But
in the future.
in the future, yes, hopefully.
Actually, maganda yan eh. JC, maganda yan. Kasi yan yung may critical illness.
Yes po.
Diba? So, maganda yung pang-portion talaga.
Wala din sa atin yung credit life. Wala din.
Yes, unfortunately.
Tinulungan ko kasi Boss Arnold. Tatanggalin daw siya sa buong PI. Wala na daw sa buong PI.
So, what's the reason behind? Malaki siguro ng ating claims.
Yeah.
Not profitable sa kanila ng master.
Business viability po. Yes.
Pwede kaya tayo magkaroon ng parang package product na accident and life para we don't have to apply for group health choice. Kasi easily kasi that's what something is one thing, an accident or coverage. Because it's sobrang hassle to apply for group health choice just to get that.
Actually, the Group Health Choice Plus, ang rider po niya is may accident din siya.
Oo nga, kaya lang sinasabi ko, kung meron kayong parang JCPA
Naka-brochure type.
parang
Meron din
health
access
claim
na.
na walang health claim kasi may life may health. Parang we don't have to apply. We can easily go.
Actually, ma'am, for GH Plus naman kasi, within the day, we can provide the proposal. As long as na, so mabilis lang siya. Kasi ang mag-generate niyan, kami mismo is not the underwriting na. So we can do that. So, pero noted naman na, mas maganda nasa CSI po sa
Parang
para
when
i-direct
they
na siya.
offer JCPA, we offer that. And then basically, I think they'll choose that.
Sobrang mura na JCPA, sayang yung market that they can pay a little bit more.
Yes.
Diba? Kasi sobrang mura na ng JCPA na parang accident lang. Technically, it's actually not life insurance. We call accident insurance non-life. Diba?
Yes.
Kasi it's not death related na natural causes. So yun, maganda yung suggestion ni Mr. But of course, we can always do customize, kaya lang mahaba nga yun.
Hindi kaya isang usap lang.
Yeah.
Like this.
Parang yan sa IPOS.
Yeah, every time that's an experience ko. Gusto nila yung JCPA, pero ay, accident lang.
Walang life.
Tapos, ang tagal na namin kasi magpapakode yung info ng employees.
Sira ng momentum.
Understand.
Hopefully, yan nakapila din po siya yung for improvement of CSI post natin. That kahit si mismong advisor, pwede niya nang i-go sa CSI post. So far kasi nakapila pa siya. May mga pinapa-improve din kami so far. Siguro po for the purpose of quotation, just give us the average age. Basta pasok naman po dun sa mostly office-based. Yan, pwede po namin kayo quotan using the Group Health Choice Plus. Within the day, malalabas naman po natin siya.
Pag underwriting siya, mga 3 to 5 days pa. Ito mas mabilis naman. Sabi nga ni Sir DJ, maganda siya kasi may critical illness siya. So parang it's our way to reach out other members na we can afford yung mga critical illness sa individual plan. So maganda lang ang product. We can actually, kung may mga existing tayo ng JCPA, we can enhance with our GHC Plus. So yun yung pwede natin gawin.
Question, pag renewal ba, do you initiate the renewal process or the agent has to notify you next month mag-renew? Ganun ba? What's the system?
So far po ngayon, yung renewals team naman po natin, they send out, if it's a customized, they send out the renewal proposal. But if it's a package, there must be, ano po talaga, yung intervention coming from the advisor. Just send out the member list lang po. Kasi same pa rin naman po yung price natin, basta package product. Set lang yung updated member list, then they will generate renewal billing na direction.
I may share lang. My personal company before hindi pa ako agent. So insular liability insurance namin. Every year, like a month before, they send the bill. So may changes sa kanilang subtract. So on time bill, and my experience with it took almost the next renewal year. Bago na ayos yung previous. You know, sa takot ko na hindi kami covered, I just pay the amount whatever it is. Kaya sobra kay basta parang gusto ko, I have proof that I paid. But imagine, I don't need the bill. Mag-renew na ako ulit the following year. It's just that. So I don't know now.
Yes.
Sige, right now naman po, we acknowledge naman all the issues, no, and mga challenges natin at the back end. So medyo talaga may delay on their part. But right now kasi they're coping up naman as much as possible, especially kapag kami mga sobrang delay na. So usually mga pagkaganda, no, what we can do siguro is to notify us so we can help on the follow-through. So pwede namin kalampagin sila kayo. Especially not face-to-face, medyo madali sila kalampagin talaga. So kapag talaga urgent na, wala respond. So that's siguro we can do while they're catching up on the things na delays natin on the way. So pero yeah, we acknowledge naman. We are aware naman talaga may ganun pa. So start talaga kami ito parang pandemic talaga. Wala na mga tao na natambakan. So hanggang ngayon talaga. Andun pa rin sila. So yun.
That was before.
Before pandemic. So di ko
You
alam
know
kasi wala pa.
You know what was yours? Kasi hindi pa ako sobrang nabawasan kasi ng employee the following year. And then saka lang nila sinabi sa akin tapos na yung taon na I have to pay like double kasi hindi na sa ganun ever category yung package. Kaya buti ako rin kliyente. Paano ko yun i-explain if I had a client, I have to tell them pay double. Kasi nabawasan ka. Ngayon lang kita so many months after. So, that's why I mentioned na pull back ako mag-offer kasi takot ako having good relationship with business owners.
Marie, can you just type your question? Sige, ibabasahin natin later. Sige, Marie. Yeah, so all questions regarding Corpsol, you can type in the chat box. Dun sa mga nasa Zoom. Kaya siguro one of the solutions that I will request would be, okay lang ba na ahead of time we'll already be asking for help from you? Kasi si Othello yung isa sa pinaka-master dito. Ito nga niya na 6 months before billing, hinihingi niya na yung employee list. Dun sa kliyente, alam niya may billing. But of course, alam naman natin hindi dapat gano'n. Diba? So, gumagawa na lang ng kilos yung advisor. Nag-a-adjust na lang tayo. But it shouldn't be that way, diba? Alam natin yung company dapat efficient for that. But we understand, no, yun nga, actually hindi ko alam kung bakit ganun yung back-end, parang ayaw maningis. Ganon, diba? Totoo lang
Hindi ko alam, digital ba yung back office natin? Mga tao pa ba yun nato?
Tao pa rin.
Siguro we can ask them.
Opo. Opo. Yes.
Next session we will. Yeah, we will.
Supposed to be kasama natin sila. Ang problema, meron tinatawag si KA na employees. In preparation for the 100% face-to-face, papasok na sila sa head office and all offices ng ating mga empleyado. So ongoing ngayon sa BGC, nag-start yung town 1 from 1:30 to 5. So they're supposed to be with us. Si Roman Ravano, head of renewals, si Joy Obis, head of claims, for this meeting. But sabi na lang, so siguro next ano na lang, next week yung hatawin namin yung mga partners.
Para we can be ready whenever we have gusto i-follow up sa kanila. Before pa lang yung meeting, tagalin na natin.
Yeah. Actually, I don't know kung ma-send ni Feby, but I asked Feby to send the link for you to send the questions. When I reviewed earlier, wala nag-link, nag-send. So next time, i-ano ko na lang, i-remind ko kayo doon. Later, I'll show again the link. In fact, yung after this meeting, I will reshare the link. You can put in your questions or concerns. Then ipapadala natin sila directly.
Very specific about policy number.
Meron po doon. I'll show you later yung report. We've been using that link since last year. Actually, I'm asking the angels to send it to the team every Tuesday nga dapat. So, kasi may link doon that, we can collate every month, tapos papadala ko po. Ganun. So,
sige, para yung subject matter experts natin, when they face us, ready na sila to act.
yes.
Saka magdala sila ng security. Siguro sa tawag.
Kaya na tayo, kaya exact yung group natin, collaboration.
Yes.
So, we will collaborate with them.
May question si Ms. Maria. Yeah, may question kasi Ms. Maria to. So, ang concern naman niya is, ano ba to? Yung Medelink I think one of the reasons why they're choosing to partner with the Vega. Sabi niya, thank you daw for the many webinars and knowledge and engagement. Ang feedback niya lang daw talaga is after service problems, especially Medelink, kaya siya nahihirapan to get IDS clients. So, sige Sir Arnold.
So with Medelink, we are reviewing the existing contract now through Dr. Ronald Mendoza, our medical director. So they're reviewing the contract. To be honest, yes, we have received a number of complaints with Medelink. Medelink kasi is an external provider, partnering with us. So tayo, they should honor yung contract nila with us. So with that, when we received the complaints, this was escalated. So si Dr. Mendoza, our medical director, and si Joy, our head of claims and customer service, is reviewing now the contract, and they have organized a series of meetings with me. So ongoing ngayon yung investigation in the complaints. So we just to trust the process and trust our backroom operation cells to handle this. And then in the meantime, so we just have to collaborate with them and find out the results of the investigation. But definitely ongoing. I was part of that with one of our top advisors, si Joey Canto, and si Dr. Mendoza was there also. So they will initiate the review already.
Thank you, Sir Arnold. Actually, one thing naman that I think is going well would be there will always be here, si Sir Arnold, si Kim, si Mike. Meron tayong lalapitan And ngayon nga, ang ganda ng solution na at least we have their word, and nangyari na to last year, that they will be linking us to the person in charge na kailangan talaga makausap. So at least itong mga friendly natin na in touch sa CS, and actually we've seen it already. Every Wednesday talagang active sila. And I think now hearing that it's now under YK, it means AIA is serious about CS business right now. Diba? Kasi ginawa ka na ng ASG, hindi ko makikita ba't nga nakahiwalay ko na yung before. So although of course sinasabi ni Ms. Gigi Lopez na sila pa rin yung pinaka-dinosaur, yung CS back-end. Kasi sila yung hindi nakalink sa digitalization. Sila yung pinaka-lagging behind. But of course, they're doing something. Zach?
Yes.
You mentioned the data. When can we expect partners with IC? So yung product approval is with IC. Once na lang with the IC, call us. But we can do an advanced training. If you want, you can schedule here a training for
AIA.
AIA
Top SS.
prior to the rollout. Parang sa advanced training.
Nice, nice.
Masyado bang late? Would it be third quarter? Is that too far?
Second quarter looks like market.
Let us know kung kailan yan kasi usually first Monday of the month we're here. So we have our parang mentoring Mondays in the morning, 9 to 11. So we can give like 30 minutes.
Ilang
to the workshop.
ilang yung ilang meron ka hapon?
One hour.
An hour lang.
But dapat extended lang yung mentoring Mondays natin kasi special session.
Kasi may Q&A.
By the way, let's welcome Miss Olive. Nandiyan na siya sa ano natin.
Yeah.
Thank you, Miss Olive, for being here.
Miss Olive.
Ayan.
Hello, good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, po.
Live from Naga.
Wow, from that.
Live from Naga.
Yeah, may mga concerns po din si Maria, yun nga, yung claims daw nga are not given. Marie, yun nga, I think the same answer, parang i-investigate nila ngayon ng company mismo yung contract with Medelink. Kasi nga, si Medelink yung sumablay in this case. Hindi tayo as AIA. Ganon. So, and maybe that's one of the reasons why we're now onboarding Avega. We're changing it technically. So, will it be eventually the phase out of health link? Do you think?
Hindi naman. Hindi naman siya sa sunset.
So, magiging dalawa.
Ngayon dalawa.
Kasi si Health Link talaga intended for SMEs.
Oo.
Malabega naman, team mas hybrid. Mas target ng mga MNC. So we can cater at least na 200 members. For
Okay.
Si Netflix is lower 100
100
lang.
lang.
100. So, small and medium enterprises are less
For
than
Health
100
Link.
lang employees.
Health link pa din.
Kasi kung gano'n ang problema pa din nila, hindi kahit isang tao ay kumuha doon.
Hindi, kailangan yung sila yung revenue.
Yun
Kasi
ang
nasa
sasabihin.
contract, pwede na sila demanda.
Exactly.
Pagka hindi sila
Pero at the end of the day, the face ng Pinamlight dapat ng AIA, client, they don't even know what's Medelink or whatever it is. It's Pinamlight or AIA space.
So, si Dr. Mendoza na is personally handling this. Yung ating medical director.
Second quarter daw, Marie, second quarter daw yung projection ng partnership with Avega. But again, it's for more than 100 employees. Kasi 100 employees and below, 5 to 100, Medelink eh. So yung health link pa din eh. So it's another product for us. So, sige, we will get updates from CS regarding the negotiations with Medelink and the feedback. And if you have specific concerns, Marie, can you help me type in the chat box bit.ly/sbconcerns? Pa-type naman ako. bit.ly/sbconcerns. You can, urgent. You can send your concerns there, specific policy numbers, and then yung case nila, and then we will send it. That's one way Starbright is helping you with your concerns. In fact, that's been there since last year. So you can access the link every day. Then every month, we can check if meron kayong certain concern that we can forward. Patulong na lang, Arjan.
Actually, DJ, if I may say, yung team nila wala nang title.
Yeah.
You're doing a great job, actually.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah.
Ayaw yun na iipit.
Yeah.
Parehas tayo na-compromise actually. With your client kami naman with you guys. So yeah.
You're doing really
Yeah.
very, very good.
Very visible kayo. Marami kayong trainings.
Pero at least ngayon talaga mas ramdam ko sila. Like before kasi isa lang yung kausap natin sa Corpsol, di ba? At least ngayon we know. Pero mo, tatlo pa sila pumunta rito, di ba?
Pagkalan nyo na ayos yung background, nililipat na.
Yeah.
Actually, di ba nag-iikot
Thank you, Arjan.
Si Kay nag-iikot sa inyo, packet sessions, dito na release naman yan. Sabi lang niya, di ba, we're doing something about it. So,
Even with GG yun talaga rin. Yun ang Waterloo ng AIA yun talaga.
Kaya nahirapan kami magbenta niya. Kasi kung yan din lang kahinat na, pag-ibigyan sa kitang ulo.
Pag naayos nga yung backend, hindi namin kailangan lumayo. Ito lang, buhay na CS. Starbright pa lang, buhay na. Di ba?
Dito na, okay na kami sa target.
Ito tayo pa sa video.
Thank you, thank you. Anything else that you want to ask or raise? Ayan. May idol daw si Sir Mike, 24/7 service. Tapos, pero mo, ganito sa rin si Marie. But the problem is with meddling. Talaga kayo tumigil, Marie. Nakakatawa na. Okay na yan. Sige, understood.
May
No?
dapat nandito ka kasi.
Kaya nga eh. Pupunta ka rin, sabihin mo dun sa IATF mo, na payagan ka na sa close meeting. Ganon. IATF yung tawag niya eh, sa ano eh. Pipigilan siya makipag-meeting sa loob eh.
Sabi mo, puro kalyo ng daliri mo sa kapindot yan. Kasi alam mo din dito.
Sige, thank you. So now let's welcome Miss Olive Garing. Miss Olive, siguro just quick 3 to 5 minute break lang so mga gusto mag-CR. Also there's pizza outside, meron tayong merienda and coffee. So you can take if you have for Miss Olive claims and operations concerns. So siguro ganito, para tuloy-tuloy tayo. Pasensya na sa mga nasa Zoom pa lang. Ganyan. So hindi namin kinapamerienda. Pero you can already start. Yeah, you can already start to type. Please type your concerns para tuloy-tuloy tayo, no? Yun. And about operations and claims. Yan, kung meron. So, sige, go ahead. Yan, sige. Sige, Miss Olive, ha, papatype namin dyan. Hindi ba mga awardee wala dito? Sige.
Oo nga, sayo.
Okay, sige.
Sana po ganyan.
Parang binigay doon. Diary. Hindi mo nalagay miss na sa Ayan, sige. So, kita nyo naman ako, no? Sige, so sa mga nasa chat, ayan, Neil, Miss Nonet, Bea, Christian, Chrissy, Dennis, Miss Del, Gerald, Miss Grace, Juliet. I hope you're enjoying. I hope marami kayo natutunan. So if you have questions about our claims and our operations or suggestions, hindi naman kailangan lahat reklamo, no? Or ano, kung meron kayong suggestions, maybe we can also raise here. And if you have specific concerns about some of your clients, you can go to the link that we gave. Okay. Ayan. The audio is weak. Can you hear me? Klaro ba?
I can hear you, DJ. Kaya na yung,
Okay.
yung presentation, hindi masyadong maintindihan. Kahit yung discussion, naririnig, pero hindi siya clear. Siguro dahil nga sa hybrid siya. Hindi
Oo
nakafocus. Oo. Next time, pupunta na ako dyan sa office.
Sige, Miss Grace, yan. Later, sagutin natin to. Sige. Kasi kasama yan sa mga coaching conversation natin. Anong product yan, Miss Grace?
Farm Probe.
Farm Probe, 3-pay? 5-pay?
No, 10 pay yan actually.
3-pay?
10.
10-pay. Okay. Sige. Later, sige, lagyan natin.
Hindi ko, although kinuha ko na yung na SOA sa policy request para makita ko talaga kung nagbayad siya consistent.
Oo, baka kasi merong hindi pumasok na no?
Hindi, meron bayad naman siya eh. Hindi ko alam kung paano ko i-deliver eh. Hindi ko siya matawagan.
Ayun.
Hingi na akong tulong kay Ka eh.
Sige, later natin i-discuss yan, no? Dun sa parang yung extra time natin for the discussion.
Operational, no?
I'll
Dapat.
share my screen quickly. So ito yung laman ng concerns report natin. So bit.ly/SB concerns. So lagyan mo lang yung name of policy owner, kung company man yon, policy number, and then what department. Tapos lagyan nyo lang yung main concern, ikwento nyo. No? Tapos yung timeline ng concern and then other important information. Ayun. Tapos kung kailan kayo nagpadala ng inquiry the first time.
Email. Asan yan, DJ?
Just go to bit.ly
Okay.
/SB concerns. Yung tinype ni Argel.
Sige.
Go
Thank
to
you.
here. And you can access this every day actually. So I have
Save ko na siya.
reports generated niyan. Then we can, forward it to the departments every month. Ayun, so simulan na natin. Sige, Miss Olive, yung issue daw sa e-plan, especially with my AIA, no? Several access. Sa'yo ba sa department mo ba to or kila app to?
Meron tayong project team on that. However, pwede ko naman ma-assist yung mga concerns like yung my AIA newly issued policy. Correct me if I'm wrong ha. So newly issued policies po ito. Tapos binigyan po ng credentials, tama po?
Tama.
Okay. So, yung pong credentials na yon valid lang for 30 days. So, kung after 30 days po natin siya ipapa-activate or ipapa-access, definitely magkakaroon po ng error o hindi siya ma-access. Ngayon po, if it's within 30 days, kapag clinic niyo po yung link na yon, ang lalabas po sa simula or unang lalabas yung my AIA page. Hindi po tayo doon mag-access. You have to exit that page and then magda-direct po kayo sa e-plan. Yan po ay habang hindi pa na-decommission yung e-plan. So, ang schedule po ng decommissioning ngayong March 31.
Yeah.
So, opo. So, right now, pwede pa po natin gawin yung sinasabi ko. Just exit po the My AIA page and proceed to e-plan na web page or page, home page. So, doon po natin i-access or gagamitin yung credentials na na-receive sa email. Kapag hindi pa rin po siya pumasok, you can do the forgot password link. Paano po yun? Gagamitin nyo lang po sa username, yung pong username na nasa email, and then click forgot password. So, yung pong instructions, ipapadala po yun through email ni client. So, dapat po dun sa dalawang workaround na sinabi ko, maging successful na po yung registration.
Miss Olive, marami akong clients personally. Yun din yung sinasabi ni Gerald na unang-una wala pang 30 days. In fact, kaka-approve lang. For example, meron akong client, kahapon lang yata, na-approve siya kahapon. So accessing both mayayay. So sabi ko nga hindi ganun kasi nabigyan na rin feedback sa akin yun. So directly sa e-plan but it's not working. And then
Ano po yung error?
hindi ko makita. Wait lang
Oo.
Parang parang ano tawag dito? Hindi siya active.
Usually ang error na policy number not exist. Something like that.
Yeah, parang ganun.
Policy number, di po ba ang dapat gamitin na natin hindi yung register? Dapat login na. Kasi meron na po tayong credentials. Magkaiba po kasi yon. When registering, dun po tayo nire-require ng policy number. Pero when logging in, yun po yung initial credentials na binigay sa atin.
Meron ako ito lang kita niyo ba sa screen? Ito yung ito yung nag-appear. Username or insured's date of birth does not match.
Sir, may AIA page po yan. Doon tayo kay e-plan.
So, tinry niya rin to sa e-plan. The same thing, kasi I told her nga, wag dito, no? Kasi nga nagpa-pop up siya, di ba? Ayaw pa rin daw gumana eh. Tapos ang nangyari, wait lang
What if we actually reimagine? What are the things we don't need anymore and we do differently and better?
Tapos na-disable bigla. Ito yung next one.
Okay. So, since disabled na po siya, hindi na po talaga siya magagamit kahit kailan. So, ang kailangan po natin dyan gawin is to register na.
So, hindi na siya ipapadelete kasi I think one thing that I did, I requested ADC or policy requests, hindi ko na maalala. Tapos, naipa-delete muna yung account niya. Tapos, tsaka siya magre-register sa MyAIA. Pero again, sige.
So, pwede pa try na natin ngayon. Pasok ka sa MyAIA, tapos register.
Teka lang, sa kliyente ko to eh. Hindi to sa akin. So,
okay.
I'll tell her na lang.
Pasok na po siya. Pwede na po siyang pumasok mismo sa MyAIA, tapos enter na po niya, register na po siya. So, she has to create or he has to create new username at saka password.
Okay. Sige, sabihin ko yon. Pero, like, what if hindi na, alam mo yon, what if, unang-una, bakit ganon, di ba? Yung question kasi is, bakit may confusion? Hopefully by April 1.
Correct.
Maayos na lahat.
Opo. Yan din yung expectation natin at yung gusto nating mangyari. Why? Kasi right now po, nagme-merge pa lang, nag-i-start tayong mag-migrate, nag-i-start tayo ng syncing. So meron tayong mga tinatawag na workarounds right now. Hindi seamless everything kasi nga we are still using two apps at the same time, kumbaga simultaneous. So come April 1, hopefully, dahil lahat na papasok ng MyAIA, lalo na kapag newly issued policies, hindi na tayo magkuproblema. Ang nakikita ko lang dito na magiging problema, yung may mga existing. Bakit? Kasi we were told na dapat as early as now, yung may mga existing, kailangan ina-access na kasi that's the time na nagsisync na or nagmamigrate na doon sa MyAIA. But let's see kasi hindi ko pa alam kung ano pwedeng mangyari come April 1.
I agree. I hope. So balik na lang tayo after April 1. No? Pero who to talk to regarding that? Who to ask? Pwedeng sa'yo, Miss Olive?
Pwede naman po. Actually, yung policy requests natin at AIA.com na mailbox, alam na rin nila yung mga workarounds kasi nga, kasi syempre sa dami na rin ng mga issues na na-encounter every day, well, because na rin sa migration na nangyayari, kaya gano'n. So, pwede rin po sa mailbox, pwede rin po sa akin.
By the way, guys, thank you Miss Olive. So, may tanong si Miss Grace Sumang, sabi niya, or feedback, yung newly approved policy, nakaka-receive pa ng text na submit medex, ganyan.
Ay, talaga ba?
Policy. So, dito, ang sagot ni Ms. Nonet, often there's a lag in text messages which I agree. Minsan, nauna pa yung approval versus yung receive payment, ganyan. So, can we also improve on that? Di ba bakit ganon? Bakit yung text?
We have to. We have
Oo.
to give feedback po. So paki-send nga po sa akin nung nung message and then i-report natin siya kasi baka
Oo.
back end hindi nila to na-notice kasi walang nagre-report.
Tama, tama.
So kailangan i-report natin to.
Tama, Miss
Screenshot ko,
Grace.
Miss Olive, tapos
Yes,
email ko sa'yo.
yes po.
Screenshot
Yes,
mo.
yes. Oo, ganun. Tama yon. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
that. O tama nga, concern yun. Baka mamaya wala nagre-report, hindi na lang natin pinapansin eh. Kasi ako hindi ko
Kasi
na lang pinapansin. Ano ba
ignore,
to? Late ng
sabi,
text na to,
ignore.
nakakainis. Ganun.
Opo, nakalagay doon, di ba? Ignore if paid or ignore if submitted. Pero syempre, sa part po natin, naiintindihan natin, pero baka si client naiinis na. So, kailangan may gawin po tayo.
Saka sayang ang pera. Gumastos ka
Tama.
for the text. Tapos, ano na, hindi na siya important. Kasi tapos na, di ba? Yun. So, tama, ano yun, nakakainis yun. Very menial, pero sayang yung pera doon.
I would appreciate the screenshot, no? Para at least may proof tayo na, hey, approved na to, nakaka-receive pa. Baka pwedeng gawa natin ng paraan.
Email ko now, Miss Olive. Email ko.
Sige,
Thank
sige.
you.
Pa-email kay Miss Olive. Okay, thank you for that. What else? Sige, any other questions or concerns about operations and claims?
Talagang sinasama mo yung claims, ha? Sige.
Oo. Kasi,
Pipilitin kong sumagot on their behalf.
pero ang tanong lang dun would be like, who to ask, who to follow up with that? Kasi like, pag may gano'n naman na sobrang tagal na, ini-email ko na rin naman nga kay YK, which I really don't like doing. Kasi di ba, dapat hindi na nga nakakarating sa kanya eh. Pero yun, who to ask and who to follow up kapag marami ng pabalik-balik.
Okay, so actually, nito lang week na to, almost every day kausap namin si claims. Kasi kahit naman din kami, since kami yung nasa frontline, kami yung madalas na inahaway, alam niyo yun, nagrarant yung mga clients because of the delay. So, naiintindihan namin kung saan kayo nanggagaling. At sabi ko nga dun sa mga previous meetings na na-attendan ko, kaisa nyo kami dyan para ma-improve talaga yung claim system natin. So, ang talagang may co-commit namin is every time naman na magpa-follow up kayo, kakatuhin namin siya. But as to the processing kasi, wala rin kaming authority, wala rin kaming powers on that. And right now, ang kanilang sinasabi pa rin is matindi pa rin yung backlogs. So, meron naman pong ginagawang paraan, like nagdagdag na naman po ng tao para talagang makatulong dito sa ating claims team, no? So, hopefully, parang eto sa atin lang, parang binigyan lang din sila ng deadline na maayos nila everything ngayong March so that pagdating ng April okay na lahat or on track na lahat. Tapos meron din po tayong ginawang suggestion like yung pong notification sa sa website na nakalagay na 7 working days na processing. So, kailangan po nating baguhin yun kasi most of our clients are already using the website. So, masyadong yun sa kanila, syempre, just to manage their expectation, at least maging totoo lang tayo na hindi naman talaga kayang gawin within 7 working days. So, isa yun sa mga aayusin nila. And then, so hopefully, kahit ako, umaasa na pagdating ng April, talagang maging maayos na at bumalik na sa dati kung ano yung meron tayong pagdating po sa claims processing natin.
Thank you.
Yes, Miss Marie, nakita ko, pinakalas na message Meron po, nagdagdag po ng tao sa claims right now. Yung policy request po, actually, tinutulungan na rin tayo ng call center, ng ating pong call center para mag-address. So right now naman po, wala na tayong backlogs ng more than 24 hours. So, nag-improve naman po. So, let me know kung meron pa rin na kayong mga pending na sobrang matagal para ma-check po natin.
Email na lang, Miss Olive.
Yes po, yes po.
Follow through.
Oo.
3 months na eh.
Talaga ba? Nako, hindi pwede.
Yung yung nag-surge ng COVID noong January.
Sige po, pasuyo na lang.
Oo.
Pasuyo na lang po.
Suki mo naman ako, Olive, sa email.
Oo po.
Miss Grace, pa-input din dun sa concerns, no? Kapag,
sige, yeah.
para at least ako rin, alam ko, I can also do some follow-ups. When I do follow-ups like once a month man lang, I can check kung ito ba resolved or hindi ba.
Close na yun.
Yun. So that's the best I can do to help you guys with your concerns. May tanong si Bea, kung pwede
Alonso ba yan?
yung mga AIA reminders like payments, etc. Pwede bang AIPH yung nakalagay, hindi 0917 or random number? Is it possible?
Okay. Actually, we really ask the service ng Globe Eyes. So sila talaga yung ginamit natin sa mga reminders. That's why alam ko nagkaroon ng cascade na ginamit natin yung Globe Eyes at naging agreement natin that prior to calling merong text na muna na mangyayari at kung SMS reminder naman po yan meron, hindi naman po na-violate yung data privacy ng ating client. So, since Globe Eyes po siya, tama po kayo, 0917 po yung mga numbers na gagamitin natin. Pero meron lang po tayong list. Not sure kung naisama po yun nung mag-cascade, pero ang nabalitaan ko mukhang naibigay daw po.
Sige.
Let me know kung wala, I can share with Tracy yung mga numbers para at least and you can ask us kung legit ba yung SMS na na-receive kasi meron din kaming lista.
Actually yung SMS walang problema pero yung call yung SMS kasi ano naman yun AIPH naman yung nakalagay. Yung call talaga lang minsan 'di ba parang hindi mo sure kung scam ba or legit ba ganon. Kasi nga, number siya, hindi siya nakalagay
pero
na
prior to the call, may SMS po dapat na parang ini-inform si client na we will call regarding ganito. So, dapat gano'n naman po yung content ng text. At saka hindi po dapat nauuna yung call kaysa sa text kasi yun po yung naging standard natin.
Okay. Yun pala, tama. Maganda rin itong suggestion ni Gerald. No? Kapag ba may clients na nag-pay in advance ng premium without our knowledge, pwede pa rin mag-auto-apply yun? Or magiging, ano to Gerald? VUL or whole life?
VUL yan.
Clients kasi VUL sila dalawa. So yun, may na-receive pa sila na letter from AIA na yung premium naka-top up or premium deposit. So, medyo na-bother sila kasi bakit nasa top up daw. So, yun.
Ang sagot ko dyan, talagang may rule na 28 days before lang pwedeng mag-advance. So, kapag beyond 28 days, top up talaga siya, bro. Parang may NABFU issue dyan kaya hindi na nila pwedeng i-advance. So,
Mr. DJ, can I butt in?
Sige, go.
Hindi siya totoo kasi I have a client na hindi siya na as top up, na-advance siya payment.
Kahit VUL?
Kasi ganito
kaya nga, hindi ko alam bakit gano'n
siya. Oo, hindi siya consistent actually. Kasi ang nangyari sa akin is, yung client ko, na-delay siya ng bayad. So, kumbaga, kinain as premium holiday. So, nung nag-premium holiday, so after nag-premium holiday, nagbayad yung client. So, nung nagbayad ang client, it applies sa next quarter.
Yeah.
Oo. So, ngayon, advance siya ng 1 quarter. Advance siya ng 1 quarter.
I've experienced something like that as well. I agree with you. May ganun din ako nung chinecheck ko sa baba, bakit? Alam mo yun, nagkalabo-labo na may advance siya, may delay siya, ganun.
Kaya hindi siya consistent.
Oo nga, Miss
Okay.
Olive. So can we give feedback for that?
Okay, sige. As a general rule, ang atin pong mga VUL policies talaga, follow the 28-day rule. So if it's more than the 28 days prior to next due date, automatic po siyang papasok as top up. Okay? So ibig sabihin, yung pong nangyari kay ma'am, may current due date napasok doon sa 28 days. So even if nag-premium holiday, because we have policies na kapag may premium holiday, nagmo-move yung paid to date even without payment. At meron din tayo mga policies na hindi nagmo-move yung paid to date pero nasa premium holiday. Okay? So, yun po yung nangyari doon sa case ni ma'am. Meron kasing nakikita na next due date si client or si system. That's why in-apply po niya. So, whether it's advanced, pero if it's within 28 days pa, papasok
So, actually,
po siya.
ma'am, hindi po siya within 28 days. Actually, it's 1 quarter po. So, ang binayaran, nagbayad siya nga ng May, March, yung June niya is May. So, doon siya tinake up sa May na payment.
Pero VUL po?
Yes po, VUL. Pero actually, pinaayos ko na po dito. So, ang nangyari, pinaano ko siya as top up. Kasi ayaw kong mag-advance yung client.
Tama naman, oo. Tama naman
pinayos
yun
ko
din
na po.
Kasi kumbaga siya, alam niya may due date ako every ganito, every quarter, magbabayad ako sa'yo sa due date
po,
na alam. Tama naman po.
Oo.
So kung meron pong mga ganyang inconsistencies, I think isolated lang po yan. Pero as a general rule, tama po yung nabanggit ni Sir kanina, kung more than 28 days, pasok po as top up at hindi po siya nire-recognize na premium. Tapos meron din po na even if it's pasok sa 28 days, pero 2 months mong sabay binayaran, ang nire-recognize lang is 1 month. So, ang kina-capture lang as premium is 1 month and then the excess payment na pupunta rin siya sa top up, pero pasok dapat dun sa premium. So, ibig sabihin, kapag ganun po na mga 2 months yung babayaran, pag hiniwalayin po natin siya para mapasok accordingly. But, pwede rin naman po na ipabayad natin buo, pero please monitor and then report to us para magawa yung adjustment. Okay po ba yon?
Miss Olive, si Grace ulit. Kasi may isang client patapos na siyang magbayad this year. 5 pay. Ngayon, ang kulit So, naka-monthly siya before. Nagpa-paynamics na naman siya. Gusto niya 3 months. So, gusto na yung matapos. Yung pala, papasok siya as top up. Pero ma-apply naman siya, pipitasin naman siya the moment na di ba?
Hindi po siya automatic. Kailangan pong i-request ninyo.
Gusto lang siya daw niyang makitang fully paid na siya.
Opo.
Dapat siya i-request.
Opo, kaya lang po 'di ba, kapag super advanced na premium kasi ina-allow lang din natin talaga is 28 days din. Kapag super advanced po siya, kailangan po ng letter galing kay client na amenable siya na yung NAV po na gagamitin natin is NAV po kung kailan mag-due date.
Kung ano yung existing yung ngayon running na NAV.
Yung po sa come due date, hindi po yung ngayon.
Hindi yung later on.
Kaya yun yung challenge guys sa VUL kasi nga the NAV changes. So it may be lower or higher than yung dati. May narinig akong sound sa background, hindi ko alam kung kanino yun.
Bata.
Hindi po dito yun Pero may nanonood ng video or may
parang may webinar din yung narinig.
May webinar
Doble yung webinar natin. May lecturer din Baka gusto tumulong sa atin.
Giving your support to AI.
narinig namin. Kanino yun?
Maraming salamat din sa iyo. Okay.
Ayan. Sige pa, ano pa? Actually, ako naman, I just figured this out, pero I was expecting differently. Whole life nag-advance ng payment, hindi na take up. Kailangan pang i-email ni client na nag-advance siya. Eh, di ba I was expecting kapag whole life, dapat pay to
Pagdating ng
premium
due date,
dapat apply ng apply. So, ang nangyari,
Apo.
naka-advance siya ng 2 months or 3 months, pero ano siya, buti nga hindi
Naka-float?
nag-lapse. Oo, naka-float. Ganon. So, pa-check mo rin yun, Miss Olive. Ni-report ko na yun sa baba din eh. Pero I had
dapat
that
automatic
concern.
yun.
Oh,
Dapat
pag whole life,
automatic yun, sir,
automatic.
kasi kung
Oo.
OL, automatic yan.
O kasi ganito yung nangyari. So I check may persistency, di ba? So bakit ito hindi pa nagbabayad? Naghahabol ako ng MDRT last year. So sabi ko, sir, remind ka lang yung due date mo last month pa, ganyan. Tapos sabi niya, sir, nag-advance payment na ako, ganun. So nagpa-send ako ng proof of payment, hindi na na-take up. It shouldn't happen like that. Kasi ako, I explained properly. Kapag VUL, 28 days before lang pwede mag-advance. Pag whole life, pwedeng advance ka kahit 1 year kung meron kang extra pera. So,
oo. Actually,
yeah.
kahit hanggang mag-paid up talaga. Pwede yun.
Pwede siya. So, yun lang yung feedback ko yun. It happened to one of my clients. Ayun.
Mukhang nga lang yun. Isolated nga yun.
Sige, may tanong si Bea, no? Ito naman clarification lang. Kunyari, fully paid up na yung policy and then nagbayad ulit, does it automatically go to top up without any forms na finifill up?
Hindi po. Hindi po siya papasok, especially kung wala namang talagang naka-integrate na top up doon. So, kung mapapansin nyo, it's either papasok siya as DPH or deposit or sa suspense, naka-float. So,
Okay.
kailangan po ng ad hoc. Kung ad hoc top up po ito, kailangan po ng form.
Okay, thank you. It happened to one of my clients, fully paid na yung isa, tapos yung kaibigan niya, sa policy nung fully paid na ibayad. So, hinahanap namin bakit hindi nagre-reflect yung payment niya. We figured out sa ibang policy number niya na bayad. Buti na nga lang hindi siya na-top up. So we requested to transfer. Kaya pala siya hindi na-top up.
Papi.
Si Marie. Marie, narinig ka rito. Ano ba yan? For ADA, wala pa rin po bang options from other banks? Yung tanong ni Gerald. Doon sa IPOS yata yung sinasabi mo.
IPOS. So, kasi ano pa lang siya?
BPI.
BPI lang. Wala po wala pa pong advice on that because meron naman tayong option yung ACA facility, especially kung EMV-enabled debit card siya.
So doon na lang talaga, iti-tick na lang yung box na i-auto-debit or auto-credit siya doon, no?
Opo.
Miss Olive.
Yes, ma'am.
Can I ask, sino bang in charge sa department ng SMS text?
Yun po ate. Talaga parang gusto niyo pong sugurin yung
Hindi, kasi po parang paulit-ulit na lang yung lapses eh. Nakakaya po sa clients. Sabi natin high-tech tayo. Ganon. So, sana aware din sila yung mga pinapadalang text nila sa clients. Talagang good yun. Tsaka yung real time. Kasi kami po ang napuputukan eh. Tinatanong kami, ano yan? Parang hopeful pa sila na may receive na rewards. So sana po yung talagang yung talagang i-double check naman nila bago sila mag-send ng text. Kasi alarming din sa clients eh. So sino po ba yung department na yan?
Meron po tayo CX. Ito po yung sa comms natin, in charge ng comms.
Ayun.
Ganito po yun, ma'am ha. Actually po, napakaraming initiatives right now, napakaraming campaigns right now, at lahat po yan ay may SMS. So, yun, tama po kayo, kahit kami nakukuryente din, dahil minsan, kasi send pa lang, may magsasabi sa amin, anong SMS to, bakit ganito? So, only to find out, meron palang error, kasi ibang extract yung napagkunan. Meron na po tayong mga risk incident na fina-file on that, and they are looking at it na. Siguro masyadong active or aggressive talaga si company right now on these campaigns at gustong marami talagang mainganyong client. Hindi po maiwasan na nagkakaroon ng ganitong mga erroneous na SMS. And ako, ina-admit ko, talagang meron po talaga tayo yan lately at medyo marami nga din po siya. Well, naka-ano naman po yan, ma'am, naka-feedback naman po sa ating sa concerned department po. Kaya I'm also hoping na sa mga susunod maging okay na at mas maayos yung extract na gagawin. Kasi kami rin po, ma'am, dumadami rin po yung mailbox na concern, dumadami rin po yung OTC because of that.
Yeah. Thank you, Miss Olive. Para wag na lang sorry na sorry, nakakayanin sorry. So, sabi nila kasi top tayo ngayon, high-tech, AIA number 1. Nag-email kasi ang AIA sa mga clients We will give you good service. We'll give you high-tech, ganyan. Tapos ganito, high-tech, pero mali-mali yung text. O ganun lang po yun. Thank you. Mahihiyain ako sa client ko yung hiya ako.
Kami rin po, nahihiya din po.
Thank you.
So, a question po, meron po ba tayong operations guide po?
Regarding what po?
On yung mga after sales services po, para kung sakaling masagot na namin with the clients.
Actually,
sige po.
Meron po tayong FAQ sa website. So,
FAQs, okay.
Pwede po tayo doon mag-check. At meron din po tayong mga agency memo sa agency portal. So, pwede rin po kayo doon mag-refer. Para tama po kayo, no? Kung kaya na sa end ninyo, bakit kailangan pa natin utusan or sabihan si client na pumunta sa branch o kaya mag-email sa mailbox. Okay. Available naman doon. By the way, ginagamit niyo po ba yung AYA o Film Life? Yung mga simple inquiries, kaya niyang sagutin? So, i-remind ko lang din po kayo, meron po tayong AYA o Film Life sa Messenger, meron din po tayo sa Viber.
Sige po. Tapos, Miss Olive, question lang. Kaya ako din natanong yung tungkol sa guidebook kasi may kailangan namin ng clarification. Yung client namin humingi ng clarification. If yung regular top-up daw po ba pwedeng i-decrease later on?
Actually, pwede siyang i-delete. So, pwede po siyang i-decrease.
So, yun po kasi yung yung nitty-gritty. Ano po kasi ito yung retirement funding na account. So sabi ang concern nila is naka-stipulate po ba sa contract yung pwede kong ibaba o decrease yung regular top-up ko?
I would suggest i-delete mo na lang and then kung para hindi rin siya nape-pressure na parang meron siya every due date na on top of the premium kailangan bayaran. So at least kung meron siyang available whenever it is meron siyang available, pwede siyang mag-top up. Kumbaga, anytime.
Kaso ang concern kasi, monthly niya to gagawin. So, medyo tedious din po para doon sa kliyente to do it every month na mag-fill out ng ad hoc top up ng investment change form.
Okay, so pwede naman ipa-decrease. But honestly, hindi ko pa na-encounter yung decrease. Yung delete lang. Ang na-encounter ko.
Tama
pero
po may na-receive kasi kaming information na for example dun sa mga may regular top up, ang nangyayari naman po daw kasi instead of ipa-delete pa yung regular top up or wag bayaran. Kung ano naman daw po kasing binabayad in excess of the basic and rider premiums, yun na naman, ano pa rin naman daw po
yes,
sa top up.
automatic siya, napapasok na top up.
Okay. So parang in a way, pwedeng gano'n na lang yung gawin namin to decrease the regular top up.
Yes, pwedeng gano'n.
Okay, sige po. Thank you.
Yung hindi nga pag-top up, ginagawang top up.
Thank you, Ms. Olive.
Ano yun, sir? I-share mo naman yan, sir. Ano yan?
Share mo daw yan, Mariel.
Ms. Olive. Now, this is a real concern, no? Sometimes ang clients natin, pag nagbayad, say via credit card, hindi over-the-counter dito sa atin sa office, beyond 30 days, alam natin yan, magiging ginagawa na yan top up. Or before the due date, na paaga, ginagawang top up. So I have my own case na ganun ginawa sa kliyente. Kahit saktong-sakto para sa premium binayaran ng client, ginawang top up ng ating system. Okay? So, kaya lang na idugtong ko yan, kung i-delete mo din lang o hindi, sabi ko, i-delete mo lang ng konti, top up ng tawag nila doon eh. So you can actually just delay, then put 50,000 instead of 100,000 kung ang regular top up mo is 100,000. So gawin mo na lang 50 kung 50 ang gusto mo. Ganon din ang treatment niyan. So yun ang
tama po, anything in excess of premium, ika-capture naman ni system as top up.
Miss Olive, ang concern ko lang, yung ginagawa nilang top up, maski saktong-sakto para sa premium, kaso nga lang, ang pag-capture ng ating system is different. Mabuti sana kung maliit na premium lang, yung client ko, yung premium niya is over 1 million. Tapos ginawang top up.
Sir, pumasok po ba siya doon sa guideline natin na more than 28 days?
More than 28 days.
Opo, ganun po talaga yung treatment right now.
Kaso nga lang, yung client is complaining because ayaw niyang mag-extend pa siya ng payment kasi lilitaw doon kulang siya ng taon sa pagbabayad.
Pwede po natin ipa-adjust yun, sir. Kasi ang intention naman talaga ni client is for premium.
Exactly.
So hindi po natin siya bibigyan ng burden na mag-extend pa yung payment niya. Pwede po natin ipa-adjust.
Ano pong gagawin natin, ma'am? Mag-sulat sa inyo?
Yes po, email lang po kayo sa policyrequests@aia.com. Sabihin po ninyo na yung payment na yon ay intended for premium and not for top up.
Okay po.
Hindi po nag-premium holiday yung policy kasi kung mataas yung binabayaran, malaki pala.
Probably, nag-premium holiday yun. Pero hindi naman siya nag-apply ng premium holiday. Diba?
Opo, kasi automatic po ang premium holiday. It's a feature of our ULP.
Yeah,
so,
I
no
understand. Pero we can still have that reconciled at ibalik sa normal?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
By all means po, kapag yan po ay para sa benefit ni client, pwede po nating hanapan niya ng paraan.
Great. Maraming salamat po.
Sige po.
Ma'am, isa pang concern namin.
Sige po.
Yung send to all ng ating pong message. At tapos na ba?
Ano po yan?
SMS concern.
Na-excite lang si sir, kayo naman.
Thank you, Sir Mariel. Meron ko advocate ako dito ng SMS text.
May magandang concern si Gerald. Meron daw bang mobile number, sana daw may mobile number si AIA na pwedeng tawagan using mobile para hindi landline lang yung dapat tawagan.
Tama. Oo. Although meron tayong toll free. Kaya lang hindi rin naman lahat naka-PLDT.
Yeah.
Oo. Actually, nabanggit na rin po namin ito noon pa na sana meron ngang mobile number na pwedeng tawagan. But mas nag-focus po kasi tayo sa mga digital platforms kasi as much as possible ang gusto talaga ni AIA ay maging self-service po yung mga transactions natin.
Yeah.
So doon po talaga tayo.
Hindi na sagot ni KA when we had the meeting.
Ganun ba? O hindi ko kinopya si KA ha.
Pero yeah, yun din ang sagot niya nung
realistically, malabo yan sa negosyo natin.
Hindi naman lahat techie, lalo na yung mga matatandang clients na wala nang kasama sa bahay. Paano sila makakaulit?
Wala naman
Tama din naman po kayo doon. Naintindihan naman po namin kayo sa aspetong ganyan. But, sabi ko nga po, yung priority kasi talaga right now is for the self-service po. Kaya nag-focus tayo sa Pero, case-to-case basis, ma'am, we can always assist our clients.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Always po.
Yeah, that's good naman. Actually, another update, 'di ba? Kung may mga assistant kayo, Di ba, usually hindi ko pwede talaga di ba? Pero ipakilala nyo lang sa baba. Sa ngayon, lalo na ngayon, medyo maluwag. Pwedeng, like si Feby, we always natutulungan yung clients pag may mga concern. No? So, yun, sa customer service, pwede nyo ipakiusap dito. Si Melody, unti-unti na namin ini-introduce as well. For some of the policies, pwede
of the record. Kasi may bas-bas ba yung sa taas, baka mapahamak yung baba.
Hindi naman.
Oy, case to case lang tayo, ha?
Yeah, case to case.
Tayo, oo. That's why po, kahit po pag nag-email kayo sa mga mailboxes, kung napapansin niyo skill na po yung dinadirect kayo sa digital website, iServe, My AIA. Kasi yun naman din po talaga yung mandato right now. Kaya wag po kayong magtatampo kapag ganun po. Kasi, kumbaga sayang din yung in-spend natin kung hindi talaga natin siya ma-utilize. But then again, ang priority natin is customer experience, customer satisfaction. So, meron po tayong mga kaya dapat nga po, i-assist natin, tapos tulungan pa rin natin po sila. Kayo po yung aming katulong dyan. Dahil mas may interaction po kayo sa mga kliyente ninyo.
Sabay kayo naka-online.
Miss Olive, may isa pa akong concern.
Ayun pala, actually, isa to, no? So, supposedly sila up na dito, pero yun nga may town hall. So, hindi sila talaga...
Oo, may town hall kami. Pero hindi ko kayo mahindian.
Thank you very much talaga, Miss Olive. Palapanin natin si Miss Olive.
Ay, wag naman. Ito naman.
Idol, Miss Olive. Thank you.
Yeah.
Pag ako tinanong ni K.A., anong natutunan mo sa mga sinabi mo? Sinabi ko, naku, pasensya na po. Paki-record na lang po.
Sobrang nalaglag ka namin. Kasi pinapansin mo kami.
Yan, yung
Ay,
sumasagot.
talaga ba?
Oo.
Talaga ba? Hindi ko pa kayo nakikita niyan, ha? Naku, baka fall out of loud kayo pag nakita nyo ako.
Ba't ayaw mo pa mag-video?
Nasa daw yan si Olive ngayon, but even so...
Pag-uwi mo dito, Olive, lagot ka sa amin.
Sa next event namin na nandito ka sa Manila, makita ka dito sa amin.
Ay, naku, hindi ko kaya announce kung kailan ako dyan pupunta. Malapit na. Po? Sige po.
May isa pa tayong concern yung I have 3 VIP clients receiving calls from our call center. I'm sure inuutusan lang din naman sila. Pero ang complaint ng kliyente, ayaw niya nang tinatawagan siya ng tinatawagan. Madalas yun. Kahit ako mismo tinatawagan din kasi from AIA.
Yeah.
I'm sure the purpose is good, pero we are breaching now the privacy of the person. Ang sinasabi pa niya, and these people are claiming to be from AIA, but they're using their personal phone. Now, what is now my assurance based on the Privacy Act, Data Privacy Act, na pag umalis yung call center agent na yan, hindi yan dadala ang data ko?
Okay. Sige po. So hindi ka galit, ha? Okay.
No, nagpapaliwanag lang ako.
Sir, yung phone number.
Hindi pa kami nakikita talaga.
Yung ating pong call center po yan, definitely po, legit yung number. Ito po yung 0917 na galing kay Globe Ives. So, protektado po. Meron naman tayong kontrata sa ating pong mga third-party agent. So, I'm sure hindi po nila gagawin yan sa ating mga kliyente. But, dun po sa request for suppression, they can always request po. Let us know po. Pwede natin ipastop yung pagtawag at saka SMS.
May request
okay. Kasi nga sa side natin, alam natin na hindi tayo magpaglukuhan sa kanila. Pero ang kliyente,
yun yung impression.
Abogado pa yung kliyente ko.
Pwede pa request?
Pwede po i-request natin, sir, para
may
para
contact list. Yung sinasabi rin before na I think kay yun na may mga list na bawal kontakin ng DA, parang gano'n. So, ang nire-request tayo ng pumunta.
Pwede po yan.
May DNC list.
Saan yung magagaling sa clients o tayo pwede mag-request?
Yeah, paano namin nire-request yun?
Actually,
pwede naman po kayo on behalf of your client. Pero ano lang po kasi i-note din namin yan na kayo ang nag-request. Baka naman, eventually, kami naman yung balikan na parang, bakit wala kaming nare-receive na notification or calls man lang from AIA. Remember po, upon application, meron silang chine-check doon on marketing consent at saka data privacy consent.
Miss Olive, speaking of that, during the time na ang kliyente is signing the contract.
Ay, sorry, mukha yung bata yung narinig ko. Ano po yun?
Okay. Miss Olive, pagka yung kliyente mag-assign na ng application doon sa data privacy, that option that says the client is willing to makareceive ng calls and other data privacy, pwede niyang i-cancel yung portion na yun.
Actually po, yun lang mga notifications na aside sa billing notice, kasi yun, part yun ng contract eh.
Yeah,
pero like yung mga campaigns natin, sorry, hindi ko yata nakuha, sir. Nagsabay tayong dalawa.
Ayaw nilang magpatawag or magpa-contact.
Opo, pwede po ninyong i-leave it blank.
Yung client kasi namin, ginawa niya is parang sinulatan ganun, parang may pahabang sulat.
Crinos out.
Crinos out. Yung portion na yun.
Crinos out niya, pero nakaka-receive pa rin siya.
No, I'm saying in anticipation para hindi na dumating doon sa punto na magre-request.
Pwede po yun, sir. That's why meron po tayong ganung portion sa application.
Yeah. Okay.
Opo.
Ma'am, at saka isa pa po, baka naman pwede nang bigyan ng printed policy ang ating lalo mga VIP clients natin.
Pwede rin po ninyong i-request yan.
Kaso may bayad eh, magbabayad pa eh. Dati naman walang bayad yan.
Sir, okay. Ito po kasi 'di ba naka-e-policy kit po tayo. So may bayad po siya kapag less than 1M ang premium. Pero kung 1M na po, libre po siya.
Wow.
Grabe naman yung 1M.
Customer experience na pinag-usapan natin dito, madam, ha?
Opo nga eh. Kaso, actually, dati nga po 700 yan. Nung mag-feedback po kayo, ginawang 500. So, i-feedback nyo po uli.
Yeah, we can still yung labihan lang.
Dati talaga, kahit ang binayaran ng kliyente, 2,250 lang na term insurance, merong policy yan.
Nasa budget.
Tama po yun.
May budget tayo dyan all the time, at the same time.
At meron pang VIP jacket noon. Diba? May VIP jacket pa noon.
Yung gano'n, yung kulay-pula, di ba?
Tapos kumakain pa kami sa magandang restaurant ng araw.
Sarado daw, sir, ngayon.
Bukas na yung buffet.
Bukas na ba?
Bukas na.
But sige, let's continue to lobby it kasi I think naman with ang kwento na akin ni Jen Santa Maria lagi ba, kapag documented yung concerns at multiple, that's where they active. Pero kung kasi kwento lang, hindi eh.
So, ang tawag na yan, viral na iba.
Viral na.
Tinan mo.
Yeah, let's do that. Kasi I think naman there will be eventually. Kasi unti-unti naman nakikinig eh. Yun lang, syempre, what they think na best way, yun yung gagawin nila. But pag nakita nilang mas mataas yung clamor for certain something, nagkakaroon naman ng konting adjustment. Very evident with the 100% knowledge of short pay. Diba? Meron naman eh. Sa managers yung tab, nireklamo namin before, it was KA who improved it. Ganon. So may mga adjustments din.
Miss Olive, thank you so much for entertaining my questions, ha? And
you are most welcome, sir. Hindi ko pa man kayo nakikita. Welcome naman kayo lagi.
Mataas lang ang energy level namin dito kasi may merienda kami, ewan ko sa'yo.
So nagpainggit ka pa, sir.
Miss Olive, yun na lang din, yung OTP talaga, and even kasi sa iRecruit, problema ko yun eh. Yung OTP, pwede bang paki-feedback kila app? Gawin kahit 5 minutes man lang or even longer, not 2 minutes. Kasi ang problem with 2 minutes, hindi dumarating talaga yung text. Lalo na pag text.
OTP
for all. Like sa akin, yung iRecruit yung concern ko. Yung sa claims, yung claims, 2 minutes lang eh. Yun, so sobrang bilis. Tapos, di magre-resend ka. Pag nag-resend, yung darating na text, yung from the previous. Oo, yung una pa. So it's really confusing. Maybe we can make it, kung may OTP talaga, which is really good naman,
1 day.
longer. Huwag naman 1 day.
Sobra naman yung 1 day.
Yeah, grabe.
5 minutes.
The 5 minutes, like Paymaya, Gcash, they do 5 to 10 minutes eh.
Hindi, may mga lugar kasi na talagang very poor ang service. No, yung signal.
Yeah.
Di ba? Kahit 5 minutes kulang. Maniwala ka sa akin.
And actually kahit kung pwedeng yung 10 minutes. Kasi like other apps, buti sana kung this is across everything eh. Other apps, if they're not 2 minutes definitely. Yun, 5 minutes minimum yung nakita ko. Tayo lang yung 2 minutes.
Yung sa akin nga, yung halimbawa, yung pagpapirma tayo sa kliyente, yung sinisend natin na via Zoom lang. Eh, 24/7,
48 hours yun. No? Tama yun.
Di ba? Yung claim naman, hindi naman yung like emergency. Di ba? Nag-claim siya because of emergency situation, pero ito hindi na emergency to. So, pwede ng 24 hours yun.
Yeah.
Sir, ino-note ko yan ha kasi meron tayong upcoming enhancement ng MVO natin or yung claims natin via website.
Yeah,
so,
sige.
ipapa-include natin siya. Message ko lang kaagad. Ngayon pa lang, sir. Ngayon pa lang. Dahil
tsaka ma'am, ito pa pala, yung claims sa website, can we, sana may multiple upload na ng...
Ayan! Bakit alam mo, sir? Yan yung kasama nung next phase natin.
Oo, multiple upload ng documents.
Others.
Kasi, kunyari, alam na namin kung ano yung documents na kailangan eh. Pero hindi siya hinihingi online. E di kapag send mo online, i-email mo din eh. Kasi alam mong kulang yung documents na hiningi online, di ba? So, masyado siya matagal, redundant siya. Oo. Eh kaya namin gusto yung email, we can attach everything that we would want. Yun.
Miss Olive, isa pa. Kailan kaya papansin ng ating iPost yung address? Talaga napaka-exceed talaga ng address nila. Ang kanto lang.
Alam mo, ano yan? Hindi lang yan napapansin. Totoo lang. Hindi lang nila napaprioritize.
Hindi yan sa Miss Olive.
Nako, maganda yan, sir. Ilista natin siya para kanya-kanyang
kanya-kanyang
department.
Tama siya.
Oo.
Sobrang simple ng date format. Hindi para kayo.
Oo nga eh. Hindi, sa iPost, naka DDMM. Pero the rest, lalo na sa mga password, MMDD, what I think, bakit ganon, yung iPost na nauna abroad, ganun na yung format. Oo. Doon ginaya. So, yun na yung format ng iPost. Kaya nga eh. Kaya nga eh, yun lang. But anyway, tama yan. I think, ilista natin. Actually, doon sa concerns din eh, if you can just put it up there, tapos piliin niya digitalization. Work around nyo na lang ibang mga required, tapos lagyan nyo na lang sa suggestions. Instead ng concerns.
Sobrang bilis yung data. As in, even sa proposal, mag-deliver ka pa lang, mag-uusap ka kayo about it. I don't have a copy at all.
Yeah.
Parang ano ba yung binenta ko sa kanya? Paano ko
I think they resolve. Give us feedback na, pero I think that's why there's a certain 2 updates. Ngayon daw may 10.0 na. So baka yun ang niresolve doon. Kasi ako mismo, personally, ang dami kong ganun. First time kong na-experience na, dati naman hindi nabubura eh, kahit approved eh, di ba? Ngayon, kapag approved, nabubura, may ilang approved na bubura. So, yun, sa iPost, nagka-problema talaga yung iPost natin. Yun.
Naging ISOS.
For so many years, walang problema yun. Yun.
Unnecessary.
Yung iServe daw, Gerald, alam ko may update yan. Yun, so abangan na lang natin yung iServe kasi I think some of the service that we need to do with our clients, iServe na dadaan. Yung iba. So
ano po yung particular concern? Sorry to butt in. Ano po yung concern sa iServe?
For iServe, baka meron din remote signature para we can do servicing online.
Unfortunately po, wala po tayong ganyan kahit sa future enhancement wala pong ganyan because meron po tayong My AIA na i-cater na almost all the transactions.
Okay.
So, direkta ng kliyente doon.
Opo.
Hindi na nila kaya lang.
O, ba't natahimik po kayo?
Makulit na si Miss Olive, no? Kinakantsawan na kagad tayo. Nag-iisip pa kami ng ano eh.
Miss Olive, Miss Olive, sana yung may AIA, wala nang lapses yan, ha? Perfect na. Sa e-plan kasi hindi successful.
Yan naman ang hindi ko naman, naku, parang ako pa yung nagkautang sa inyo dyan. Eh, syempre, hindi ko
Alam
naman.
mo, mahirap
Sige,
talaga
sir.
hindi ka na kailangan.
Oo nga. Oo nga. Oh. Ayan, nasagot na ni sir.
Miss Olive, yung change of beneficiaries daw ba? Would you know if sa My AIA malalagay na rin?
Yes.
Okay. IACA enrollment.
Pero phase ano pa siya, ha? Next phase pa siya.
Next
Right
phase.
now, whatever lang yung available sa e-plan, yun muna yung transfer natin. Plus the payout enrollment. Kasi dati wala yun sa e-plan eh.
Okay.
But, nakita ko na rin naman yung list ng mga upcoming na enhancement for My AIA. Marami pa pong ma-add.
So yung policy withdrawal, tama ba? Tinatanong ni Miss Juliet, malalagay na siya sa My AIA kasi...
Meron po tayong partial withdrawal kahit doon pa or partial redemption kahit sa e-plan. Yung full redemption lang.
Yung full lang, hindi. Pag full lang, hindi.
Yes.
Sa My AIA, hindi rin pwede.
Wala pa po kasi next ano pa po siya.
Pero next eventually.
Phase. Yes, meron po.
Actually, exciting naman talaga, nakakainip lang talaga dahil... Kasi totoo eh, di ba? Lalo na ngayon, like, alam mo, may mga benta akong bago.
Mainipid pala kayo.
Tapos hindi, alam mo decommission na yung e-plan. Di ba? Decommission na ng March 31. Pero bakit? Hindi pa sa My AIA siya nare-register. Bakit sa e-plan pa rin? 1 week na lang, 'di ba? Bakit gano'n? Yun yung question ko eh. Bakit hindi pa
Ini-prepare pa. May mga inaayos pa. Actually, meron kaming daily stand-up meeting on My AIA.
So ano to, tayo photo finish to ng March 31 ah. Sana hindi to
yung client ko naman.
Sana hindi to RFID sa SLEX na hanggang ngayon tumatanggap pa rin ng cash ah.
Wag nyo nang kontrahin.
November hanggang ngayon.
Wag nyo nang kontrahin. Para...
Hindi natin kinakontra, sinasabi lang namin pagandahin niya.
Definitely po maganda to kasi kumpletos recados siya.
Alalahanin mo sila Lola, yung 80 years old kong kliyente. Wala
Hindi kaya ng mga lola yan, yung mga teki-teki.
Si Marina, hindi kaya. Paano ba yung mga lola?
Kaya ko naman, Sir DJ.
Kaya ba?
Talaga.
Yung clients ko, 2 years sa e-plan, wala pa rin.
Pag maulit kaya rin ka sa akin. Sige, anyway, panapahan si Miss Olive.
Miss Olive.
Yan.
Marami pong salamat.
Thank you, Miss Miss Olive. Thank you so much.